Good evening, everyone, and welcome along to In the North Bank. You know what time it is. It's the Watchalong, one of the best shows of the week. And tonight it's Arsenal versus Crystal Palace, where we still need 3 points because we're trying to maintain second place. It's important for Champions League next season. So we are still, I know people say Liverpool have won the league, and that may be so, but we are still after second place and we need to maintain that. But before we go any further, let me introduce my guests, my brothers. We have Richard and we have Mark. Statman Richard, how you doing, bro?
Good, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm good. You looking forward to this one?
Yes, of course. It's always good to watch the Arsenal play.
And then we've got the wee Scotsman down the bottom. How you doing, Mark? How you getting on, mate?
I'm good, bro. It's a positive day and a good day. It's sunny in Scotland for a change, so it always brings a bit of smile to your face. So it's always good.
And how are you feeling about this game?
Richard's right. It's an important game for us tonight. We still want to maintain our second position. Champions League's all but wrapped up anyway, regardless. But we need to maintain the second place. And also, I don't want Liverpool to win the league because Arsenal lose a game. I prefer that they go to Tottenham Stadium and do it themselves.
Yeah.
So for me, it is important. I want Arsenal to get a result tonight. And plus, we need to keep the momentum going as well, Des.
Yeah,
of course. We can't depend on Tottenham either, can we, guys? Let's be honest. We can't depend on Tottenham. So.
Not even Big Ange can depend on Tottenham.
So, just looking at the table now, it's come up on my tablet. Man City are 5 points behind us. So, I think we need a minimum of 6 from what's left to guarantee second spot. So we need to keep that. As you say, Mark, it's all about momentum and mentality and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, let's before we crack on with anything else, anybody that's watching us, thanks for joining us. Join us in the chat. We love it when you join us in the chat because it gives us the banter's brilliant, and also it's just good to get people involved. Don't forget to give us a like. Don't forget to give us a subscribe. And if you want to, share us on your social media. And if you're in other social medias like Facebook or X, join us on YouTube and come into the comments. That's what we want you to do. And let's just enjoy this game, guys. Right. The lineup. How are you feeling about the lineup tonight, Mark? We'll go with you first.
Solid lineup. The only absentee is Saka, who I was worried about, but he's on the bench, so we're probably resting him and taking a bit of precaution with that ankle. Ahead of PSG. So hopefully he gets around tonight, and that'll give us like just a little bit more, a bit of a breather, and like it's okay, our boys all right. Disappointing part for me, and I won't hide it. I never have had it, and I never will hide it. Raheem Sterling's actually in the side. I really prefer Ethan to play there rather than Raheem. I don't know why we're a Chelsea lone player that's shit. I don't know why we're allowing him game time when we've got a kid there that could do with the game time. So yeah, that's the only negative for me. The rest of the team speaks for itself. It's a solid lineup. So Marino's missing as well.
I would, to be honest, I agree with you. I don't want Sterling on the pitch. I would have rather had Marino as the number 9, Ethan on Saka's side, and Martinelli on the other side. I know, and I would want Trossard to come off the bench as a super sub. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
You can see I usually read the lineup out, but guys, you can see it on the ticker down the bottom. So, just watch it keep going along. You'll see who's playing, who's not playing. That back four is so solid at the moment. I'm so pleased with MLS. I'm so pleased with Kivior, Saliba, and Timber. And obviously, we've got Ben White who can come on. We've got Zinchenko or Tierney that can come on. It's really, really strong. What's your thoughts on it, Richard? How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got to swap and protect some players. He's got to give some players minutes to get into rhythm. And I think it's a hard balance. So I think he's done the best he can with that team. It's what I'd like to. It was pretty much I like to see. I saw some people advocating just having all kids on, but you still need these players to have game rhythm. You've got to win this match still, and you can't do that by putting out a weaker team and hope that Crystal Palace are so solely focused on the FA Cup at the weekend. So you've got to put out a strong enough team to win it. It's a risk. Players could get injured, but that's the nature of the beast, isn't it?
I mean, I agree, mate. And let's be honest, Palace ain't no mugs.
No.
But I'm hoping that they will have one eye on, as we've said, about the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think, and you can tell me in a second, but I want to go strong, start strong, sorry. And then if, say, Rice, as an example, needs, bring him off at 70 minutes, I don't know what you guys, Mark, what do you think on that?
Yeah, I would agree. That's like the only disappointing thing, and it's just unfortunate that Jorginho's actually injured, because if he hadn't been injured, we could have had him introduced into the squad to give him minutes ahead of the PSG game, but we need a replacement for Partey. So obviously, I think, yeah, you're absolutely right. Once we get to in at 70 minutes, you can take Declan off and put Mourinho in there. Keep Thomas on for the full 90 minutes today, but imagine he's suspended next week, so he's going to have a big enough break coming up, so that would make sense. And trying, it's the only disappointing thing that for me is I would maybe maybe you don't, maybe the back line has been brilliant and there's plenty of scope there for change.
Yeah.
There's plenty.
Well, there wasn't really. I mean, your other choice was to maybe bring White in for Saliba and Tierney for Kivior. But other than that, we haven't got
Tierney for Kivior. I don't know if I agree with that one.
No,
if you wanted to rest the back, the back two, that's all you've really got options. You've got to do that.
Oh, I get you. Go on, Mark. What are you going to say, sorry?
Yeah, I would do like Tierney can't play left centre back, so that would be an option. It would have been good. I've not looked at the
wrong, I'm not knocking Tierney. I just don't.
Yeah.
I just didn't envisage that sort of like combination. That's all.
The perfect one would have been Calafiori, but I'm not sure if is he even on the bench, no?
I don't think he is. I don't actually know. I could check. Mark, could you do me a favour as well in a minute? Could you show Paul's slides from the Real Madrid?
Yes.
From the Real Madrid, because I want to keep an eye on the chat in case the chat comes in. So if you could look after that for me, that would be brilliant. You can start bringing them up now if you want to.
Yeah, guys, we're going to just give you a quick. Paul, the person that runs the podcast, he was obviously over in Madrid, and he had plenty of pictures of the stadium, the pitch, etc. On a glorious night. So I'll start putting them up just while Des is doing his thing. So the celebrations at the end. Real Madrid emptying, we're emptying stadiums everywhere we go. More celebrations.
That must be people going in, I would have thought, is it?
Yeah, it would be.
Just to let you know, while Mark's flicking through these for you guys, Calafiori isn't even on the bench. So on the bench, we have Tierney, Saka, Zinchenko, Neto, Butler, Adoyi, Gower, Henry, and Kiaiba. There's a lot of kids on there again, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Talking about the kids, Butler Adoyi, what a shame he didn't score against Ipswich, wasn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
What a debut that would have been. And it would have raised the roof, wouldn't it? It would have absolutely raised the roof. If he came on tonight, to be honest, I wouldn't mind. I mean, obviously if he came on around 70 minutes, 70, 80 minutes, I wouldn't mind at all. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think he probably will because you look at what you've got to come on from that bench in an attacking sense. It's not that deep. You might put Nwaneri on for Saka. You'll put Martinelli on for Sterling, but he's the only other attacking option really we've got.
Yeah, I did, Richard. I again. Do you know what? Like Arsenal, just go out there, and I think this will probably make your point perfect. Go out there, get 3 up in the first half, and then allow us to make the changes that need to be made. And I think that would be the best way about it.
That would make life hell of a lot easier, wouldn't it?
It would 100%.
That'll be his message to the team. Go out, be controlled, but go out and be quick and.
I love doing
concise,
these shows.
yeah.
I love doing these shows with you guys, right? Because end of the day, it's we love what we do, don't we? And and the thing is, right, that now I want you to do this for a moment. I want you to believe that you're Arteta, right? I'm not going to interrupt you. I'll give you 2 minutes each if you need 2 minutes, right? I'm not going to interrupt you. Richard, I'm going to let you go first. What is Arteta thinking in the respect of how do you beat Chelsea? Chelsea. I'm going to go and shoot myself in a minute. How do we beat How do we beat Crystal Palace? If you were Arteta, how do we? And I'm going to ask you the same question to you, Mark, afterwards. But I'm going to let Richard go first. Yeah. If you're Arteta, how do we beat Crystal Palace, mate?
It's fast, high intensity football. Yeah. You try and get when the ball reasonably high up, get that transition going, and try and get them before they get a set in their system and in their defensive shape. Set pieces again will be key. I think that's why you've got Royce and Saka on there, and you're wanting to dominate and really put them to a sword early, so that you have that luxury of changing.
Yeah. Is that all you want to say, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, Mark. Floor's yours, mate.
I would agree with Richard. It is high intensity. It's making sure that the overloads in every position's there. That we do get the overloads, and it'll be control. We'll control that ball. We'll protect that ball, and it's just a way of finding to break them down. Palace for me tonight. They'll have their eyes. This biggest game for them is on Saturday. I think they play Saturday. It's the biggest game for them in their recent history by a mile. Nothing's even comes close to that. So I would imagine that they'll do a low ball. But I'll just say to the guys, control that ball, the high intensity. Let's keep this going. And I would imagine he'll want this game wrapped up in the first 30 minutes. Or you'll want it wrapped up, so we don't have to keep our players for the 90 minutes, going for the 90 minutes, trying to get the win. So, yeah, I think that's kind of where it'll be. And it'll be because we've got Timber and we've got Lewis Skelly on. There's not going to be overlapping fullbacks to our wingers. There's both of them will invert. Both of them will invert. I kind of prefer when he does one or the other. Usually, like when Ben White was there, you know that Ben White would overlap, and then whoever's on the left back would invert. So he's not doing that. Both of them were fullbacks will invert. And yeah, just keep it tight and a high intensity. So I agree with you, Richard.
Cool. Right, so I just wanted to bring something up, and I want to say good luck. I mean, we're not a bitter channel over here. We're not haters. Good luck to Chris. If we've got anybody in the chat as well or watching, good luck to Crystal Palace at the weekend. I hope you do well. But we have to talk about Eddie Nketiah because he's up front for him tonight. But there's no Matete. He's not playing. No. So Eddie Nketiah, Eze, these are like the danger players. Yeah. No disrespect to Eddie, I don't see him being a problem for the back four. What do you think, Richard?
He shouldn't be, but if we take our eye off the ball and we don't concentrate, he will cause problems. But it has to be professional job.
Yeah, no, I agree. Is there any more you want to add?
No, that's it.
Your thoughts on Eddie, mate?
Yeah, I think Eddie he'll have an extra edge to his game tonight. He'll want that goal. He'll want to say to the Arsenal supporters and Arsenal themselves, you should never have sold me. And he'll want to prove that point. And also, more importantly, he's actually got he's fighting to get into the team at Palace. It's not quite went the way that he would have hoped it's went for him.
He hasn't walked in, has he?
No, he's not at all. And he's getting played out in the wings in that. Tonight it looks like that he's obviously through the middle. So yeah, he's got an added edge. If he does score against us, I think it will be down to our defence sleeping. It'll be down to our defence sleeping, but I wouldn't imagine he'll celebrate it. But he wants that goal. He wants to come into the Emirates and he wants to put the ball in the back of the net.
I mean, let's be honest as well. AFC Max. Okay, I'll just show this. I'm sorry, I've got a Max. How you doing, bro? Are you joining us tonight? Is Mourinho okay? He's not in the squad. I didn't even notice. He's not, is he? He's not on the bench.
I assume it's illness.
It must be illness, Max. I would have thought, mate. It must be illness.
I should find out.
We were talking about Eddie, weren't we? For me, this may be a bit out there, guys. You may agree, you may not, but you can come back at me at any point. I believe that Saliba and Kivior are becoming a solid unit. Yeah, they're not as good as Gabriel and Saliba yet, but they're getting there. And I don't think Eddie is strong enough to break through those two. What do you think, Richard?
Yeah, I mean, because they're solid. They do. Kivior in his natural position is a better player. You put him out on the left and he struggles. He struggles against wingers with pace, but in that position, he does a good job. He's a Polish international. He should be able to do a good job in that position.
Agreed. What do you think? What do you think, Mark? Is he good enough to get through those two?
Sorry, who? Eddie? Sorry.
Yeah, is Eddie good enough to get through Kivior and Saliba?
No, absolutely not. Not even close. Not even close. Sorry, got distracted there. I do apologise.
It's all right.
Not even close. Unless they fall asleep. Unless they fall asleep, and that's reality of it. Listen, we just came off the back, keeping Kelly and Mbappe.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. Like, look at the front line that we've just kept quiet. And we're asking if Eddie Nketiah should get through. So it's about our concentration. Yeah, he'll score. If he'll score, he'll find himself in a position if we switch off.
I totally agree with you. It's got to be a moment of lack of concentration, most definitely.
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
So White and Marino weren't fit enough.
Right, okay.
They had fitness issues.
Right, okay. That's cool.
So that's why they're not in the squad.
So there you go, Max. Richard's just answered your question. It's a fitness issue, mate. But thank you for asking the question. And again, guys, just join us in the chat. We're three good lads. We like to have a giggle. We like to have a laugh, but we'll talk about anything. Mark, thank you for showing up them Paul's slides as well. And even when I've got to say, even when you were showing them slides, mate, you can still feel it, can't you? You can still feel the energy.
I can see before the game kicks off, there is one that we did actually put on the Big Sunday show yesterday. And guys, if you haven't watched the Big Sunday show from last night, we done it last night because it was an Easter weekend.
Put it on, mate. Put it on, Mark.
So, but yeah, go back and watch it. It was 4 of us on. It was hilarious. There was banter. There was a bit of controversy. Not just a bit. There was a fair bit. So please do. It was one of the most funniest shows that we've actually done. So do that. But here's a clip. This is actually from Paul, who runs in the North Bank. This is his mobile phone. It's Paul recording it. If you actually know Paul or know the sound of his voice, I could hear him singing, and it's
and he can't
fantastic.
sing. I just want to say he cannot sing.
Yeah, he's worse than me. He's worse than me. He's the only guy I know. Yeah, no, he's the only guy I know that goes into a game and gets told off by a spectator because he's singing too much. He's honestly, I've never heard that in my life, but yeah, it's funny. But here it is, guys. Enjoy. It goes on a bit longer than that. It goes on for another 30 seconds.
Yeah, but that's a great segue, Mark, because I wanted to talk about Martinelli before we do the predictions, because we're nearly up to predictions time. Since scoring against Real Madrid, and that goal was amazing, and look at what he scored against Ipswich, I think he's going to have an absolutely barnstormer of a game tonight. Mark, I'll go to you first. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. It depends. Do you know what? It's going to depend because we just came off an absolute high, and I've seen teams go to a stadium like that, be on an absolute high, and then the following game, the concentration levels aren't there. They come down from such a come down of adrenaline, energy, and that, and they just don't approach the game in the same professionalism. Now, we've not really seen that from Arsenal. And I kind of hope that I don't see that tonight. The European hangover, as they call it. I'm kind of really praying we don't see that Arsenal tonight. So, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely, Martinelli, you've just scored the winner in the Bernabeu. I mean, your confidence must be through the roof. So just more of the same. And, yeah, go for it. Just go for it. So,
Richard?
Yeah, he's hit some form at the right time. Bit of confidence. I want to see him attack his foot wing back and cause issues all night long.
I agree, mate. And I think he will. And there's just one more thing I wanted to bring up before predictions. Trossard scored 2 against Ipswich. Do you think he'll be annoyed that he's not starting tonight? He is starting. What am I saying?
Yes,
I don't even... Do you know what it is? Because of the Mourinho, I thought Mourinho was I'm having a moment, mate. Right, I'm going to go away for a minute and come back. no, sorry, let's put it another way. Right, let me restart that question and I'm going to get it in the comments now. I know I am, right? Okay, so Trossard scores 2 and he gets to start. Do you think he's back on form, and do you think he might hit a couple tonight, or at least one?
I would, if it's me coming to first, I would say yes, and I would hope so. And I think that he is fighting to get in the team. We can't forget that. He's fighting to get in against PSG because regardless if Mourinho's got a fitness issue, and I didn't even hear that there was anything.
No, I didn't.
Then he's got an opportunity to try and get in at the side. That's reality. But he is one of the players that energy level should be up, and he should be saying to Arteta, listen, I've done it against Ipswich, I've done it against Palace, include me in against PSG. Big up, BX.
Yeah, be up, BX, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
You're always welcome. Get the chat going, bro, because I know you like to say stuff. Carry on, Mark. Sorry, mate. Carry on.
Yeah, so for me, Trossard is one of the players I like. Tonight, Thomas Partey's on. He knows that he's not playing in the next game, so his attitude could be slightly different in going into this game to the likes of Trossard. Because Trossard will not want to be sitting on the bench at the Emirates next week.
Of course.
He'll want to be on that pitch. He'll want to be playing. So he really does have a statement for me to actually put out.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, mate, what you're saying. It really does. And I know we don't always agree on everything. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to agree with you on this one. Richard, what you got to say on it, bro?
For me, he's trying to dislodge Marino in the PSG game. He has to start finding form and hit some goals.
Okay, cool. Max, good evening, mate. Thanks for joining us.
No worries. How you going?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. I'm just a little bit concerned about Marino not being in the squad until obviously I found out the reason behind it. So I just hope he's okay, because we can't afford him to get injured. That's all.
I think he is okay. I think we're just being protective and being careful.
He's got a whole week to get himself
get ready for PSG, and he might have just took a knock or something. Do you know what I mean? Down a little bit, Max.
Yeah.
I can see your head. There we go. That's better. I'm going to ask you, because you came in halfway through a question, so I'm going to ask you, Trossard. Do you think he'll score tonight? Because he'll be on an up from Ipswich.
I think he will, and I think he needs to. Considering his form, I think he needs to try and put himself in the shop window, so to speak. And I think he will.
That's a point. Do you think we're selling him in the summer then?
Yeah, I think we are, because we're obviously looking at Nico Williams, and the club's made it clear that we're not selling Martinelli. So who else is there? I mean, realistically,
for me, I don't want Trossard to go. To be honest with you, he's the best finisher in the club. But that's just my opinion. Right, we're running out of time, guys, because it's going to kick off in a minute. I want your predictions. Let's start with you, Richard. What's your prediction?
I went 2-1 on the Big Sunday show. I'll stick with that.
The Big Sunday show. Before I ask anybody else, you've got to go watch it, mate. It's one of the best shows we do. You'll have a laugh. You really will. And you might even cry. You might laugh. You might go for every emotion there is. All right. So you're going 2-1, Rich, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Mark, what are you going?
I'm going to go for, because Seema is at the game and she won't be watching this, I'm going to give him a real prediction. I'm going 4-0 Arsenal. I say slightly different on the Big Sunday show. Well, not slightly different, massively different. But Seema's not on.
We've got Cronky Junior's joined us. Oh, he's gone off again. Why did he go off again? Hold on.
He hadn't got his sunglasses ready.
Sorry, Mark, finish what you were saying. What was your prediction, bro?
Yeah, so my prediction's 4-0.
There we go.
4-0. Right, okay.
There he is.
Max, your prediction, please, for the game.
3-0 Arsenal.
Nice. Yeah, cool. You'll see why nice in a second. Brian, who wears sunglasses indoors and is Cronky Junior. Cronky Junior. What's your prediction for the game, bro?
Yeah, I'll go 3-0.
You're all copying me because on the Big Sunday show, well, them two up top never copy me, but you two down bottom on the Big Sunday show, if you go back, I said 3-0. So, yep, three of us are saying 3-0, and BX Gunner says 3-1. Oh, no, I've got to be honest, BX, I want a clean sheet tonight if possible. I really do.
We need one, because I think the clean sheet's important. That would put Rhea.
He's either even or one up, isn't he?
No, he would be even. He's one behind at the moment.
Right, okay.
Yeah. Actually, it was the only time that I cheered the Tottenham goal was when they scored yesterday, because I want Rhea to get the Golden Glove again.
You cheered the Tottenham goal. Oh my God!
No, I didn't want Sills to get the clean sheet. So I didn't want him to get the clean sheet. So I was like, yes, get in there.
That's understandable, mate. I'll let you have that one. I will let you have that. Brian, thanks for joining us, bro. Good to see you. How the kids?
Even,
Glad I could make it on.
I'm glad. We're glad you could. Right, they're
Yeah.
singing North London Forever now, so we'll be kicking off in a minute, guys. Don't forget in the
Any
chat,
second.
join us in the chat. Say what you want to. Give us your predictions, like BX. Emerson will probably pop in at some point if he's not at the game.
Yeah. Palace will kick off.
Yeah, just give us your predictions, and we'll put them on screen for you. We'll give you a shout out as well. We always give whoever joins the chat a shout out. We even gave you a shout out, Max, because I didn't realise it was you at first. BX says, what did he say? Because something's. I think Palace get a cheap pen today, and either Eddie or Eze put one away. Oh, BX, you like being a little bit controversial, don't you? I'm not saying you're wrong, bro, but I hope it doesn't happen. Right, we've kicked off, guys. Come on, you guys.
It's your
Up
Palace have started brightly, but
Oh. Yeah, if Arsenal lose tonight, the trophy definitely goes to Merseyside, doesn't it?
yeah.
Trophy's going to go there anyway. Like,
Yeah,
unless.
well, we know it is. We know it is. But, you know, if we can put it off for another week, it's all right, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
put it off for another few days till Sunday.
Crystal Palace, yeah, they've come out wrong.
We've got the ball in the backfield at the moment, just passing it between
Yeah,
our defenders. So
yeah. We'll find a way of getting through them. It's, you know,
Yeah.
it's a formality, isn't it?
Isn't
yeah, it's just
Right.
building that.
I'm going to ask a question while we're watching the game, and there's not much going on at the moment. And Max, Brian, how do you feel about the Partey yellow card from the Real Madrid game? Do you agree with Mark?
Foul Martinelli for Lerma.
Yeah, you're ahead of us then. Do you agree with Mark that he won his duels and it's all right that he did that? Or do you agree with me that with 5 minutes to go, he should have kept his head and it was stupid? I'll go with you first, Max.
Look, the way I feel about Partey, obviously getting that yellow card is obviously very subjective, right? And but for me, sorry, I'm just pre-cheering because I just saw a score a goal, so you'll catch up to me in a second, right? Honestly, like for me, yeah, like I think I think Partey was stupid to give away the yellow card. Well and truly,
nicely.
and it's going to be a big miss for the first leg, but thankfully we have him for the second leg.
Okay, Brian, can I come to you in a second because I have to make a shout out here, right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just going to show this. Mr. Tom, thank you very much for joining the stream, bro. We go way back, mate. I know you're coming up next season, so we're going to be doing.
He's onside.
We're going to be doing a sort of like clubs, not just Arsenal, clubs from the Premier League. So if you want to join us on that, mate, I'll get in touch with you. All right, bro. He's a Leeds fan, guys, so they're definitely coming up. What a goal! What an absolute goal!
And that was discussed before the free kick between him and Odegaard. So
that was brilliant by Caviar, by the way.
Does anybody want to break the play down? Anybody want to do it?
Yeah, it was just a free kick swung in from Odegaard. Caviar, probably 20 yards out, header, nearly top corner. Absolutely beautiful. And if anyone deserves a goal,
he was about 16 yards out because he was inside.
Let's not argue about 4 yards, Richard. Let's not argue about four yards. My God, honestly. But if a player at Arsenal deserves a goal, it was certainly Caviar.
Can I just say as well, what Kivior for me, right, is proving himself. I'm sorry, but he is.
Was that an assist by Odegaard by any chance?
Yeah.
Yep. So that's 2 in 2 games after his dodgy one the other day.
Free kick to Palace.
Mr. Tom, thanks, mate, because you're a good-looking fella as well. Good to see you too.
Mr. Tom, you're speaking absolute shite, by the way.
I'd rather have Mr. Tom on here than you fellas, so shut up.
Shaved his beard. He's a looking. Wait, are you starting to grow it back now?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, I've took it off. I just need a shave, that's all.
Oh.
It's my summer look. Anyway.
Palace corner.
What did Mr. Tom say? What did he say? Hello to your panel, of course, and BX. Cheers, Mr. Tom. No, Mark, when you meet Mr. Tom, he's a good lad. He's a real good lad.
Yeah, big up, bro. I've actually,
he is a Leeds fan, though, isn't he? So.
Yeah, he's been a spanner. I think he's a moderator in a number of channels. So I have actually had a conversation with him before. A nice guy. He is a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, Martinelli could be out here.
You know,
Brian, I swear I'm going to get to you in a moment. Sorry, mate. It's just a chat, all right? It's already playing. It started at 8 p.m., Jevon. But thanks for joining us in the chat. I'm just going to show one more from Mr. Tom, and then I'm going to Brian. I'm at work, so your pounds are safe. I know, mate. I know. Brian, going back to the original question, the Partey yellow card. How do you feel about it?
So first, I got to give
big Gabby. Sorry,
Tom. Leads my side chick. Not gonna lie, I have no reason to like. I just do. But no, as far as the Partey yellow card, I mean, it is what it is. Like, am I happy that he got it? Obviously not. I would much rather him have gotten it than gotten 2 yellows in the next round. But I mean, I don't think it's going to hurt us that much because the first leg is at the Emirates. We already beat PSG 2-0 earlier this year. I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Cool. Nice one, mate. I was going to say something that's gone clean out my head. Oh yeah.
Nice push.
1-0 up. I would even take Declan Rice off now if you wanted to be safe. Was it a set piece? It was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a free kick.
Set piece FC is back, guys. Set piece FC is back.
Can I just say that cross from Odegaard was absolutely delicious. Like, honestly, that was like the perfect weighted pass.
But when he goes and gives the ball away there.
Right, Javon, I'm going to say this only once, okay? Javon Hyena. It's on at 8 p.m. UK time. We are 6-7 minutes in. All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Corner to Palace again.
Say again what? Oh, corner to Palace. I apologise.
Yeah, we didn't deal with it that particularly impressively, but the ball then.
Oh, what's going on there? Bit of pressure from Oh, I don't know how far behind I am behind you. I'm on 7 minutes, guys. What are you guys on?
7 minutes 28. They're just about to take the corner.
So I'm 28
seconds. Edward Nketiah just had a chance.
Yeah, I'm at 7:47 right now.
So I'm at 7:35 now. I'm taking the corner, isn't it?
I'm 8:04.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro. Respect. No problem, Javon Hyena. You're welcome, mate. If I can help you. Oh, that was off Eddie's head.
Yeah, but he should have. Nowhere near on target, though, was it?
I'm not like Max and Richard. I don't destroy it for everybody else. Max told me the goal was in before we fucking knew it.
Right. Just so you know, guys, Mark's got his bitchy pants on tonight.
I'm not at all.
I'm not at all. Bitchy pants. Oh, I don't spoil it for no one. Yeah, it's not a point scoring. Do you know why I'm sitting here smiling, guys? I'm going to be absolutely honest. Why I'm sitting, not only because we're 1-0 up,
we got control again.
You guys are here with me enjoying it as well. Do you know what I mean? And that's all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted, mate. I'd have a panel of 10 if
nice Spice Kelly again, usual.
If 10 people wanted to come on, I'd have a panel of 10. Do you know what I mean? Genuinely. So thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate joining us. Sorry, I appreciate it. Because Judy, who's talking to himself up there, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice by Sterling. Oh.
Don't swear on a podcast again. I can't help me.
Oh, close by Rice.
Nice by Sterling. What's this guy talking?
Richard, you just swore, didn't you? Nice by Sterling.
Nice by Sterling.
I think you need 5 minutes on the naughty step. You do.
They're children. They're children.
I'd have to be there permanently.
Brian, I'm going to turn you up, bro, because you're very quiet. All right. I can do it. Don't worry. I'll do it. I'll turn you up, because you're very quiet, bro.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Let's get you on the right level. I think 120 will do you. Try that for me, Brian.
Nice by Rice there.
All right, you
Wins
got
the
me
ball
now.
back in the middle of the park.
Richard, shoot a second. Shoot a second, Rich. Say something, Brian.
Hey, you got me now.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Decent defender.
Nice. Right, Richard, you can mutter to yourself again now if you want. It's all right.
Thank you. Timber's got a throw in. Saliba to Kivior out to the left.
Oh, by the way, have you guys seen the updated FIFA 26 player ratings for Arsenal? My God,
No,
have they been massively reduced?
This might be controversial, right? But I don't play FIFA.
What?
No, I don't. No. I'm like you, Brian. I'm a first-person shooter, mate.
Oh, I hate first-person shooters.
Oh, right. That's you off. Go on. Have a lovely evening. See you later.
Yeah, I don't like FIFA particularly because you get too many boys there who can't handle losing and end the game before.
A true story for you, right? I used to play years and years ago, and I had a gap of not playing for about 10 years. And I was speaking, Richard.
Yeah, Richard. I'll just say, Richard was trying to give a bit of commentary there, but yeah. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, I used to play, and I thought it was okay at it. And I went up to my sisters, and my 15-year-old nephew was there. This little shit is unbelievable. I mean, absolutely unbelievable. So I had him on a game. He beat me 15-0. 15 fucking 0. I hung the controller right up there and then. Never went back to it again. Never played FIFA since. Richard, you can speak now.
Sorry, that was probably me, Mark.
Mr. Tom, I've got a question for you, and it's not
Palace has got a throw in, but
let me know in the chat what you thought of WrestleMania both nights, mate. I was disappointed, to be honest. But anyway, back to the football.
I'm not gonna lie, with that WrestleMania thing, I was a little bit underwhelmed, to be honest.
The Cody John Cena match, what a waste of time. I've got to say, I hated it. Didn't like it at all. Well, but anyway, back to the football because that's what we're here for. I digress. So, Brian, you're an American who likes FIFA. Oh, sorry, who likes soccer? Is that? Yeah, sorry. So, who do you play as Arsenal or do you play as anybody else?
Oh well, I mean, like if I'm doing I don't play online because I don't need to prove anything to anybody.
Of course, I understand that.
Another one says he doesn't want his ego hurt.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, well done, Raya.
Palace there.
Well done, Raya. That was a good save.
Like more often than not, I play as Arsenal. Occasionally, I'll play as my DC United. But yeah, for my career mode, yeah, it's Arsenal.
Okay, cool. I just wanted clarification, really.
Decent by Kivior, otherwise that wasn't easy.
Yeah, it could have gone nasty, couldn't it?
Yeah. We had a few moments like that, but
don't forget, guys, please. Oh, I beg my pardon. Please give us a like, a share, and a subscribe.
Oh, that is nice.
And join the community. This week alone, we have gone up. We've got we have added some subscribers. So thank you to all of you that have subscribed. If you could just do it for us, it only takes 5 seconds, and it would be much appreciated. And you can listen to us lot talk a load of rubbish, really, but it is how it is,
Yeah.
Oh dear. Did you remember how to put your AVI on the screen, Brian?
No, I don't know. No, but through the phone like this, I did it.
You've done it on your laptop though, have you, or whatever you use? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Dear.
His is cool. He actually changed the one that I done for him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
The one I done for him had the freakiest eyes ever.
No, I thought you were going to swap yours to your grinder
Dangerous
mate,
by
you and
Palace,
Paul
nearly
Mark.
got
I
caught.
thought you and your grinder mate were going to be your new one.
Don't you start all that shit, honestly. No, don't start that crap.
Brian, have you seen the photo? Have you seen the photos of Mark on Grindr in the banter group?
Think of Romeo and Juliet when he's in the mankini.
Right, I've got Crystal Palace attacking again. Oh no, we've cut them out.
No,
I must admit,
Timber's got the ball back.
Palace aren't playing a low line.
Yeah,
But we're just absolutely ripping them.
Palace
Nice crossbow. Nice crossbow by unlucky Lewis. Nice crossball by Trossard there. Brian, that's it. Put your hand in front of your mouth. You're going to yawn, mate, please. You know,
Right.
have some decorum, will you?
They're a little.
Right, we know you're a Crocky Junior, but it don't mean you can just do what you want, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it does. Nice by it.
So let you guys know as well, we have got
Nice
pre-recorded
by
shows.
Saliba there.
We've thanks, Richard. We've got pre-recorded shows coming up about players that Arsenal are interested with me and Statman Richard there, and we're going to absolutely do breakdowns on the players from how many times a day they go to the loo, what they have for breakfast, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, and Mark's going to be in the background doing all the PowerPoint slides and everything. So there'll be pre-recorded shows, guys. We're going to start with Richard. Correct me if I'm wrong. We're starting with the strikers. Yeah.
Yeah, starting with the strikers.
And what do you want to do after the strikers, bro?
Probably midfielders.
And then leave the defenders till last, yeah? So
Well,
we still got
wingers and defenders. Yeah.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, that don't matter. So let you guys know in the chat and whoever's watching. There's 159 of you watching at the moment, so thank you very much. They're going to be pre-recorded shows between 20 and 30 minutes long, which you can watch at your leisure. And there's no one I know that does a better deep dive than Richard, to be quite honest with you. He's up there with James B. and is it Graham, the other guy? Richard?
Graham, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's
Honestly,
Graham. I do like Graham. He's good on his stats. I've also watched about 12 hours of player so far, so to match the stats with what I see.
Cool. And to be honest, right, you don't need to know any more information about these players that we've looked in. Rich. I mean, we've all helped out, but what Richard's looked into, you definitely do not need to know any more than what he's going to tell you, because it honestly, he knows the length of how long they break wind and all sorts. I'm not, you know, I don't think he's missed it. He's dotted all his I's and he's crossed all his T's. You know what I mean, guys? So look out for those. They'll be coming very, very soon.
Yeah, but I feel like information about how often they go to the bathroom.
I beg your pardon?
I feel like SEMA has more information about how often they go to the bathroom.
Oh, SEMA's the bathroom expert, mate. We all bring a talent. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely brilliant, Brian. Thanks for that. I'm going to make sure that's clipped. That's well clipped.
She's going to love that as well when she watches this back, Brian. We're in for trouble now, Brian.
Brian, I'm surprised you mentioned SEMA as the bathroom expert. I would have thought you would have been the bathroom expert, considering that everybody wants to shit in your kitchen.
Oh, do we have to bring that up? Can I just do a shout out to SEMA and Paul, because I think both of them are at the game. I hope they're enjoying it. So when you watch it back, guys, come on, Paul and SEMA. You're great guys. I love you all. And I'm loving this game. We're dominating the midfield, guys. Definitely.
Yeah. We have been winning the ball quite high as well.
I'm just so pleased for
Kivior. We're controlled in that position.
I'm just so pleased for Kivior. I really am. Yeah. And I made a point last night at the Big Sunday show. I think what Kivior's proved lately is, end of the day, he's been playing in the wrong position. He's now playing in his natural position, and he needed minutes. And I think that's what's made a difference for Kivior. And I would give him another contract, me. Mark, What do you think?
Yeah, I
Mark?
agree.
He is one of our big assets.
Somebody's
if
changed their
you-
name to Mark.
Sorry, Richard. Yeah, I'll let you say your piece in a second. Go on, Mark. What are you saying? Such a bully, Mark. He's such a bully.
No. You said Mark and then Richard came straight through. Richard, finish up, bro. I'm so much joking.
Yeah, I'm not just saying he's an asset that we can sell. I mean, if you think of the likes of Tavares and everything, isn't going to get a lot of money. You might make a bit of money on him.
Yeah, but why would we sell him? We bitch and complain constantly about needing squad depth, and I mean, what are we gonna do? Spend $50 million on that dude from Bournemouth? Like, we already have somebody that locked down against Real Madrid. Why are we gonna sell him?
I agree 100%. I think that like obviously the game time is a major part, and he isn't going to dislodge Gabriel. But what we have seen is, for me personally, is Kivior. He's absolutely brilliant when he gets a run of games. I watched him for Poland in the Euros. He was absolutely outstanding. He was Poland's best player at the Euros. So I like him. But what you do find, and it happened last season, is at the quarterfinal stages of the Champions League, he barely had any minutes. And then he comes in there and he's asked to go and lock down Sane, one of the best wingers in the freaking planet. Well, Sane ran at him and he's expected to lock him down. So the mistakes that you kind of see from Kivior is him not getting a run of games. So, Brian, I'm with you 100%. I just wouldn't sell him. I wouldn't sell him. Why sell him?
I was talking a load of rubbish then. You agree with Brian, but I was told...
It's like, why, unless he is absolutely adamant that he wants first team football and plenty of it.
Mate, if I was Kivior at the moment, bro, sorry to cut you, but if I was Kivior at the moment, I'd be as happy as anything.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely would, right? Because everybody knows when Gabriel is 100%, he's going to be there. So if I'm Kivior, Mark, bro, I'm saying no. I'm going to lap this up at the moment, and I want to play for Arsenal. And what the difference maker will also be, and I'm just going to chuck this in, Mark, right? And any of you other guys who want to join in, if we win the Champions League, which is looking like we could do, you're going to want to stay at Arsenal.
Yep.
Aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, but as I said, it'll be we probably sell him not because we want to, but because of his own desires and wants and needs.
The other side of the coin that I want to throw in as well, guys, is this, right?
Before you say that, Des, just watch very carefully why I just made that reaction face. You'll see it in a second.
Oh, okay. So the reason, the other thing you've got to look at as well, right?
Close.
The reason I'm saying, right again, man. The reason I'm saying, is this. You'll understand what I mean. With Kivior, we know what we're getting. If we go and pay 50 million for this lad at Bournemouth, even though he's played at Bournemouth, we don't know what we're getting. We don't know how he's going to fit in. So better the devil you know than the devil you don't. You know? I'm not saying that this lad from Bournemouth is better than Kivior or worse than Kivior. It's a case of you know what you're getting with Kivior. He does what it says on the tin, you know?
And who's to say that we might not sign him anyway, and Arteta sees him as a left back?
Exactly.
We've seen him like sign centre back before and move him to left back. Ben White was the centre back, for example. Timber was the centre back as well, right? Calafiori was predominantly a centre back as well. So,
were you going to say something, Brian? Did you want to say something?
No, I was just gonna agree with the devil you know being better than the devil you don't. And like I wouldn't even consider it like a devil thing. Like, that implies, some sort of negativity. It's like, oh well, I don't want to get in a worse situation. Like with Kivior, he's really proven that he is an asset.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you kind of want to stick with your team after you've been successful. Like really the only thing that we need to get us over the top, as we've spoken about for years at this point, is a striker. You know, why keep throwing shit into the back? You know,
we need at least 7 players, and that's before you sell anyone. So it's about funding that, isn't it?
How do we need 7 players? Like, assuming injuries aren't a thing. Like, take it back.
Right.
Like,
okay. So you're going to need a keeper. You're going to need a defender, because at least Zinchenko and one of Kivior and Tomiyasu are going.
Kieran Tierney's away.
Right. So there's 2. Then you're going to have at least Jorginho and Partey very possibly leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what he's saying, Brian. He's making a
You
good
do
point.
it, guys.
You've got Trossard, and then you still need so you need a winger there, and then you're going to need a forward, and that as I said, that's before you replace anything else that you sell.
Yeah, there's massive sales. We need a goalkeeper. We're going to need a goalkeeper, probably at least 1 defender, so that's 2. The 2 midfielders, so that's 4. Then Trossard, I kind of agree, that's 5.
And then the forward is 6.
Yeah, we've done it without a winger on the right-hand side all season because we've had Raheem Sterling here, but there's another one there. So, and then the forward, you could be talking up to 8 players.
Crystal Palace have got a corner, by the way. Sorry, Mark, I'm just...
No, they've just scored.
Yeah, no, I thought
Ezzy's just scored.
God damn it. Yeah, Richard, I thought you were saying that we needed to upgrade at 7 position. And so it's like, no, we don't. Like, I'm 100% in agreement that we need the depth. But, like, as far as, like, our starting 11?
Oh, yeah. Oh, what a lucky goal. What a lucky goal, man.
Yeah, I'll be back in a sec. I'll just say hi to my guys. Yeah, that came through a crowd, didn't it? And it looked like it took a deflection as well.
That was a lucky goal.
There's no deflection. I don't think it's luck. I think I'm watching the replay. He's absolutely meant that.
Do you reckon?
Oh, 100%. That's a Canadian. See when the ball goes to the edge of the box?
I'll watch it again. It looked a bit lucky to me.
And that's a training ground.
He meant it.
No,
he didn't.
Yeah,
Mean that,
I
he got it off he was lucky to get it off the post.
No, he
meant the shot, but I don't think he knew it was going. He got it lucky off the post, mate.
Yeah, it was maybe a wee bit of luck because it came in off the post, but
yeah.
I thought it took a deflection. That's why but it didn't. It was nice. He sort of.
Oh well, we start again. 1-1. We start again.
And I think also in that instance, I think Ray obviously misjudged the bounce because he kicked it into the ground, and like Ray obviously misjudged the bounce of the ball, you know, and just unfortunate.
They're always the hardest ones, the ones that you kick.
Yeah, because you don't know where they're going. You don't know where they're going
because of the pace on the ball. You can never judge the pace of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But if you hit the inside of the post, you're scoring goals.
He's only had 4 goals this year, according to BX. Thanks for the information, BX, mate. Appreciate it. He's not having a good season, apparently. Anyway, we just need to switch back on again. I mean, it was a set piece as well. It wasn't a mistake by anybody. So we just got to restart. Just get our mind back on the game. It'll be cool.
Yeah, that was definitely.
It won't be long if you keep in.
I have got a question. Has Sterling even touched the ball yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sterling's had some nice touches, and I mean, there was one cross what was poor, but other than that, he's been not bad. He's not. I don't think he'll ever be brilliant.
I'll tell you, I'm glad you're going off at half time.
Do what?
I'm glad that Richard's going off at half time.
Yeah, I got to jump off here in a few minutes too. I got to go get the bubs.
That's all right, man. But thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
it's a nice.
Palace have got their heads up, haven't they?
Oh, what a tackle, Kivior.
He's the man. I'm telling you, since Real Madrid, he's the man.
That would have been a goal. Eddie would have scored.
That was an Eddie turn, wasn't it? It was going to be an Eddie turn, wasn't it? What a block! What?
Yeah, and it's a backwards lunge, isn't it? Because he knows he's not going to.
And BX agrees with us.
Oof.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Kivior, man. Because that could have gone pear shaped.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting from. So I mean.
Sorry, guys, I've just got to make you aware. Who keeps farting?
No, I was coughing.
I think that's a dog.
It's not a dog. There's a bit of interference. It's a Brahmanese dog.
Fair enough.
No, I'm just blaming any dog.
Kiwi is ripest this time of year, according to BX. He's probably right, you know.
Nice by
Can
scary
you read
bear,
that,
wasn't it?
Brian? Did you want to read that?
No, I had to read it.
I'll put it back on again just for a second so you can read it.
Oh, yeah.
He's right, you know. Come on, Martinelli. Ooh. It was, for me, it was a good goal, but it was a lucky goal for Eze, personally, I think.
Yeah, but that's the sort of, we're wanting another 8-10 to give us options. That would be, he'd be one you'd look at.
Can I just say, and I'm very, very shocked, Mark was very quiet when Crystal Palace scored. I thought there was going to be a bit of effing and jeffing and.
Well, he did. Yeah, I mean, he was the one who predicted the Palace win in the Big Sunday show.
Yeah, well, we don't want to talk about that, do we? Really?
Never tell Richard anything. You'll honestly, his first call will be to the police.
He'll drop you in it at any opportunity, won't he, Mark?
You fucking will.
Hey, that's so I can sit back and watch a fire.
Emerson must be at the game, mate, because he's usually in the chat. Oh,
Yeah,
come
he
on.
will be.
Yeah.
He will be.
Go on, Timber. Go on, son. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's all right. Oh, I'm behind you, lads, but I'm only a bit behind you, and I can't be bothered to keep pausing it and trying to get it. So if you cheer, I don't care. All right, I'll just cheer when I see it.
See, Des, just for a bit of knowledge, see if you're behind us and you pause. You're still behind us.
Right, good night, Mark. Thanks for joining. You forget I can kick you off, you know. I won't because I'm a nice bloke. But
I can join again.
And I can kick you off again.
You done that, Brian? Did you hear about that? I was in the
You know why he ain't got a tan yet? The sun don't reach that
I was
far.
in the chat on one of the shows, and he kicked me out of the chat.
Okay, by accident.
You feel of shit. You feel of shit.
No,
I put him on the step for 5 minutes, Brian, by accident. He's never let it go, man.
It's traumatised him.
Couldn't believe it. What did I say?
Mind you, the step was about 4 foot tall, so it did give him vertigo.
Oh, nice ball by Odegaard there. Oh, unlucky, Rice.
Yeah.
Got a corner though.
Well defended.
I swear to God,
How did that go kick?
Like a
I thought it was.
Sorry, I turned into a woman there. How did that goal kick? Look, I apologise. I haven't got my.
I thought it was Mark. for a second.
With his new look for Grinder. Yeah. I promised. I just want to let the viewers know that I haven't got my groin in advice. I don't know what happened there. It was.
I was very weirded out by that referee decision just then not giving it a corner. I was like,
Corner all day. It didn't even come off. It didn't even come off of blooming Rice, man. Corner all day long.
I mean, you get that happen sometimes. I mean, the one thing after the 7-1 here beat us here since 2019. So.
Hey, don't jinx it though. Don't jinx it.
We've gone a bit flat all of a sudden, haven't we? Look, with 10 minutes to go, we've gone a bit flat.
Yeah, but you just got to think of the changes in the squad. It's cohesion, isn't it? Especially a lot amongst the front three.
This is what thank you. This is what I was worried about before the game started. Somebody's got bad feedback, by the way.
Yeah, that's why I thought someone was farting all the time.
Sorry, it's just me. It's my notifications just popping up on my phone. So don't it's just my notifications on my phone that's just vibrating the phone. So apologies for that.
That's all right, no worries. Just tell your friends you're watching the Arsenal and go away politely.
Yeah, but before the game started, I was worried about the tempo, what tempo would play at, and right now it's slow. It's far too slow.
It is, yeah. We're
All
trying
right,
we're trying one touch too many as well.
All right, guys. I got to drop. Got to get the ball.
Okay, mate. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
Safe.
Take care.
Take care.
All right, guys.
Hopefully we'll get a win and make our evening good.
So it's down to the four of us now. Us four ugly mugs. We are.
Yeah, and I'm going in about.
We are
9
a crime
minutes.
watch TV show waiting to happen, aren't we?
Nice. Oh, Skelly. Yeah.
Oh, what a run by Skelly. What a shame.
That was a horrible tackle by Eze. Honestly, you'll see in a second.
Yeah. That
Whoa,
that's
a yellow. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, he's deliberately taking him
out. That's a yellow card.
Well, it's a good position to get another free kick into the box, isn't it?
But that's a yellow card all day long.
It should be.
We were interested in Eze last year, weren't we? Was it the year before?
I think we've had announced he's a decent player. It's just whether we really can fit him into the team, isn't it? Can we give him a role?
Yeah.
Well, they're playing a very flat block, aren't they, Crystal Palace? Right.
Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll get on the line with the blooming goalkeeper. Yeah, that wasn't a good bowling, Declan. Sorry, mate.
No. But
he's got females in the background.
Females?
I could hear girls.
Yeah, you that's my granddaughters and even though I've got garage door shut, you better not be quiet.
Sorry, you've just spoke over the top of them as well.
You see what I've got to work with, Mark? You see what I've got to work with?
Oh, terrible.
Oh, well done,
never
Kibby.
work with women, children, animals, or Richard.
Yeah, you should be added to that list, mate. Definitely. So we've got 239 watching. Thank you to everyone who's watching, whatever platform you're watching us on. Thank you very much. It's much appreciated. Give us a like, give us a share, subscribe, please. Get us to that magical 1,000. That would be absolutely spot on and brilliant. And if you could help us out with that, that would be great. So thank you for your time. We appreciate it. Ooh.
We're getting...
Someone just got caught pretty nasty.
Yeah. Sterling.
Bloody door.
Oh, they've knocked it out. Fair enough. They've knocked it out.
Yes.
Oh, Sterling, have you got to go off? Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, it's a bit. He was a little late, but
He got the ball.
yeah, he got the ball, but
It looked worse than what it was, didn't it?
Yeah.
It looked worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Butler or Deji, do you want to come on, mate? Or Ethan, do you want to come on?
I would play. Do you know what? I would actually play Neto on the right wing before I play Sterling.
Mark, it's not a trick question, right? Where does Neto play again?
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, there you are, bro. I know. Handball. We'll have a free kick there. Thank you very much. Don't say that came off the chest because it didn't. Nice one. Give him a niggle back. Nice. Willing to give it. You've got to be willing to take it.
yeah, 5 minutes and just less than 5 minutes. So. Yeah, I mean,
there, Richard.
we're sort of going through emotions now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're just playing it up to half time now. We'll take an opportunity if we can, mate. You know.
Yeah. I mean, we've had some decent passages at play, but nothing sustained.
It's funny because in the pre-show we were saying Arsenal play fast, weren't we, Mark? Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the last 15 minutes, we've been playing pretty slow, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes! Come on!
Thanks, Max.
Sorry.
I was just honestly going to say that Trossard has not kicked a thicking ball.
And he just has he?
Yes, he has. He just scored.
He held the ball up.
Let's have a round of applause for Max. Come on, everyone. No,
Max,
Max,
there is
Yeah, that's nice.
Max, there is actually a mute button.
That is nice.
Oh my, what a goal. And do you know what? We predicted it pre-show, didn't we, guys? We said after the 2 goals against Ipswich, he's going to pick his game up as well, didn't we? And I've got to say, Nelly's been playing well this half as well.
What a great finish.
He's the best finisher in the club.
It's one of these typical ones, isn't it? He chops it back
Sorry,
into
I forgot.
to the
Come
other
on, Trossard! Yeah! Put some energy into it.
Just so you know, I think it might have taken deflection off one of the defenders, you know, just like slightly.
He tried to put it
You know
through
what?
his
I
legs.
don't, Max, thanks for the info.
No,
but
he's
I
done
don't
it through
care.
the legs.
I don't care, mate.
Even if that doesn't
his leg, off the foot.
What a
Just
goal.
off the foot.
What an absolute pitch.
Even if that doesn't deflect,
Yeah,
that still goes in.
did.
It still
It
goes in. No, I did,
Yeah.
but it would still go in because he's put
Yeah.
for the legs.
If it hadn't touched the bottom of that lad's foot, that's still going in there, mate. You're right, Mark.
Yeah.
Spot on, mate.
Oh, Des, that's 3 nutmeg goals by Trossard in 2 games.
Yeah, I'll take him every game, mate. Take him every game.
It's the finish. He likes that finish.
Yeah. As I say,
a
I
lot of his
still think he's
goals
the
are like
best
that.
finisher. I think he's the best finisher in the club, man.
Yeah.
BX is happy.
He likes it because the keeper can't has to wait a little longer because of the any deflections. Oh,
Yeah.
nice idea by Martinelli. Well,
I was just reading I was reading a comment the other day on X, right? And someone said Trossard is playing better since he's got rid of that that highlight in his hair.
Oh, that doesn't matter. That's superficial. But yeah, I mean, it could be superstition. I don't know, but I think it's superficial. But I know what you mean. There's comments like that floating about, isn't there? That'd be like saying Martinelli's playing better because he's changed his socks. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've got
All we need
corner.
to do is get a butt plug for Sterling.
I'm actually thinking.
Sorry. Go on, Mark. Go on, man.
I'm actually thinking of booing Sterling here. Seriously.
Put it back across. Nice. Oh.
Do you know, there's just real quickly, I think Crystal Palace seems like their game plan is just the balls over the top, right? And that seems to be the only way they're getting through at the moment.
They want the ball over the top and they want Nketiah to get on the end of it. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Would you agree, Mark?
Yeah.
What do you think, Richard?
Yeah, I mean, they're utilising their strength, which is the pace from the ball over the top, because one thing Nketiah's got is pace, but he's not the best finisher around, so we just have to be aware that we don't allow it too many times.
I hope Arteta gets into the game at half time, because you know what? They're doing it again. They've just slowed the pace right back down again. Like, honestly, just get the fucking tempo up and get the game over and done with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're just. I think you've probably got you've got a little bit of what happens to a lot of teams. They think a lot of these players are going at it half-assed because they want to be on the pitch for the PSG game.
That's what I was about to say, Mark. Richard, I was literally about to say that, because I generally think a lot of these players, right, are basically trying to preserve their energy for PSG.
Oh,
I think we'll come out in the second half and turn it up a notch. I think, Mark, to be honest.
yeah, I think we'll have to.
Yeah. I think having Sterling on the pitch slows it down. I know we're using him as a bit of a scapegoat, but I think Sterling slows the game down. Well done, Party, on the second block.
That should have been a lob, shouldn't it? Good idea, though.
Go on. Oh, why didn't he chip it over the keeper? Unlucky, Nelly. Yeah. Unlucky, mate. We've got how many minutes? Is it only 2 minutes of extra time?
It's about 30 seconds now, yeah.
Declan Rice has just picked up a yellow card.
Has he?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet, but I'll see it in a second, no doubt.
Yeah. Simple one to give.
Yeah, pushed Eddie over.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not too worried.
I've got to say, though, Eddie went down a bit easy.
But he's going to, isn't he?
Yeah, you feel any contact you're going to.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's not much in that, but he did stop a promising attack. It's probably a lot on that view. It is really soft, but
I think you and BX are going to agree on this comment here, Mark. Sorry, 1 minute, Max. Sorry, 1 minute. Show it. Why isn't it showing? There we go. Oh no, not that one. This one here. Sterling is useless. If you can't score today, why are you there, man? We've said that on a lot of games, BX, haven't we, Mark?
Oh,
he's had his opportunities. He's had his opportunities.
Sterling turns up and scores against teams like Bolton.
Martinelli should have lobbed. Yeah, we agree with that.
And that's it. Half over. I'll say goodbye, lads. Enjoy your rest. All right.
Goodbye, Richard. Have a lovely evening. Enjoy your lads' night, and we'll speak to you soon.
Will do. Bye.
See you later. Max,
Bye. See you later, bro. See you later. Have a good night.
What were you going to say, Max?
I was literally gonna just say, yeah, with that big comment, right? Someone who also thinks like Mark.
Yeah, there's two of them in the world. We're all doomed.
I think there's more than two. I mean, he's
don't try and glorify yourself. Look, there ain't going to be no halo appear above your head or anything like that, bro. You know what I mean?
I lost it when we signed him, and I've been consistent ever since.
I know you have. I will give you that. But we've all been consistent about it, haven't we? Right, so guys, half time, 2-1 to the mighty Arsenal. Come on. Great goal by Kivior in the 3rd minute, and then an equaliser in the 27th by Eze, which I still feel was a bit of a lucky goal. But
and it was unsided as well. It was unsided. It was an unsided goal. Like,
yeah. Let us
so
know
much Ray could do about it.
Let us know in the comments what you think. I'll come to you guys in a second. I'm just going to give the first half stats, all right? And then I'll come to you guys, okay? So Arsenal have had 5 shots. Crystal Palace have had what? They've had 9 shots.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. We've had 3 on target. They've had 1. We've had 65% of the possession, 35% to Crystal Palace. We've made 337 passes. They've made 176. So that shows you levels, doesn't it, really? Yeah. 91% pass accuracy, 80% for Crystal Palace. 3 fouls for Arsenal, 4 fouls for Palace, 1 yellow card for us, which is obviously the Declan Rice one. No red cards, no offsides yet. We've had 1 corner. They've had 4 corners. So, Right, guys, you know what I'm going to do here? Give us your breakdown of the first half. Starting with you, Mark. What's your breakdown of the first half?
Not much to talk about. 2 well-taken goals. Player of the match for me by a country mile would be Kivior. I thought he was outstanding. That block that he had, it should have been another one. The Palace just scored, and the block was pretty damn amazing. Out with that, I was playing too slow for my liking. I was just playing far too slow, so I didn't like that. Glimpses from Martinelli, what he's about. I don't want to pick on players, but Odegaard just still not shown me yet.
I thought he did all right in the first half. I thought he was doing okay.
It's just he's not the same. I don't. Do you know what? Maybe I don't know what it is. Is it because Saka and Ben White are not like on that side? I don't know. I really don't know. But
Mark, you do realise Odegaard got an assist in the first half, right?
Yeah, but it's Max. He's not. I'm talking by his own level, his own standards. I'm not saying he's shit, mate. I'm far from it. I love
No,
Mikel.
you're entitled to say what you want, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark, you're entitled to say what you want. It's fine.
He's a
I know, but
decent.
Mark, with all fairness, right? We say this about Saka, right? Saka could have the worst game. He'll get GA, and then everyone will be like, well, at least he's scoring and assisting. So we have to keep the same energy.
I hear that, but I'm saying by his own standards, Max. You know the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Plus, he's an absolute outstanding. He's not real near these levels.
He hasn't had a good season this season, Max. I've got
he's
to be
not.
honest.
There's reasons for it. There's reasons for it.
No, I 100% agree. Like, he hasn't been great by his own standards. I'm the first one to agree. Like, me and Des love Odegaard as much as anyone, right? And he's not had a great season by any standards, right? But he's still getting GA. Like, he's still getting assistant goals, assistant in this case, right? And he's got 2 assists in the last 2 games. So, it's still.
You both make fair points at the end of the day, right? Mark, you're right, because he hasn't played well this season. And yeah, you're right as well, Max, because he's getting GAs, goal assists. I know what you're saying. But give us the whole break. Let's not just leave it on Odegaard. Give us the whole breakdown of the first half that you thought, Max. And then I'm going to go into the chat, all right?
So for me, right?
I'm still listening. Just be
bro.
So for me, right? I think obviously we had PSG in mind. I think we're basically playing in second year at the moment, and I think it's one of those games where I think Crystal Palace have one eye on obviously the FA Cup.
FA Cup, yeah.
And I think we have one eye on PSG, and I think we're both trying to play it at like sort of like 50% sort of like capability, right? And you could see, you saw in like towards the end of the first half when we needed to score a goal and step up, right? We did, right? And it was a great goal by Trossard as well. So in that aspect, I think we just need to step up another 50% and score another goal, right? And then just go into cruise control, I think. And like honestly, like I think that's kind of how I am right now. I think we just need to score another goal and just put this game to bed, and then sort of like just basically like game control from that point, in my personal opinion.
No, it's cool, man. Thanks for the breakdown. And again, I can only say, yeah, you're both right about Odegaard. It's both sides of the coin, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to go into the chat. BX, mate, you make some good points here, bro. Right, he's saying Ian Wright would have made an exquisite lob with that last chance. I think he would have done. I really do. It's a shame that Nelly didn't lob it, because if Nelly had lobbed it, we'd be 3-1 up. I really believe. What do you think, Max?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think I think the pass literally comes down to I think the pass literally comes down to I think the pass is just ahead of him.
Yeah.
But if you manage to get a control on that ball, right? I think he probably would have attempted the lob pass, to be honest, like lob shot or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah.
And then that could have been. We could have actually probably said game over there
Just real quick, this, yeah. So goals from set pieces, Premier League this season, excluding penalties: Arsenal 16, Crystal Palace 16, Aston Villa 14, Nottingham Forest 14, and Everton 13.
Okay.
That's just a stat that they've just shown on Off the Sport just now.
Nice one. So right, Mark, are you there? Because you put yourself on mute. No, okay, I'll come back to you in a moment. Then that's fine. I'll give you a minute. And then BX says this. More goals than I expected for the first half. Fair enough, BX.
And then the latest comment, Des.
Second.
BX has got another comment.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to come to that one in a moment. I just wanted to address this one. I'm happy with the goals. I know what you mean, but I'm happy with it. We've gone out strong again, and I'm happy with that. What do you think on that comment, Max?
Yeah, look, I obviously before the game, I obviously predicted 3-0, obviously. But I also predicted 2-0 for the first half. But it was just one of those unfortunate goals that it was a great finish by Eze. Don't get me wrong, and it was an unsighted goal, and David Ray couldn't do anything about it. It's just one of those things that happens, So.
And then we've got this from BX as well. Thank you for your comments, BX, by the way. You keep them coming. It's good. Decent first half. Steady momentum. Nothing crazy before PSG. Yeah, but I agree with Mark, and he'll come back in a minute. I agree with Mark. In the second half, we just need a little bit more. It needs to be a little bit more polished, a little more precise, and a little bit faster. That's what I think, BX. Let me know what you think, bro. And then we've got this one as well. Let's see what he's saying here. Both teams don't want any unnecessary or unwanted injuries, hence why it seems a tempered occasion by both teams. Again, yeah, because we all know they've got one eye. They've got one eye on the FA Cup, and
we've got one eye on PSG,
and we've got one eye on PSG. Yeah, exactly. We've got one eye on PSG. Mark, what do you reckon to BX's comments, mate? Because you've had a couple of minutes.
I would say that, I do get where he's coming from, the unnecessary injuries, etc. But when you've got your eye on a semi-final, forget Palace, I'm not bothered to put them. When you've got your eye on a semi-final, for me, it's get the job done and get the players off the park, and that is where I'm at.
Yeah,
that's why I want the tempo to be high. I don't want to pick up injuries. I don't want any of that. But I want Declan Rice off this pitch.
Yeah, I do now. I must. And he's taken a yellow as well. So we've got to get him off the pitch now.
Yeah, I would take Declan off. A couple of the other players as well I would take off. I'd take Odegaard off and put Ethan on. I keep Sterling on. Although it's going to annoy me for another 45 minutes, so I would keep him on just so it's fresh legs. Other players coming on. Get Tierney on. These things, and Thomas Partey could play 90 minutes. He's suspended for next week, so he'll get a break anyway. But then, that's kind of why I want the tempo to be high. Des, it's just wrap this up as soon as possible. Just wrap this up as soon as possible.
Yeah, I said it needs to be a little bit more polished and a little more precise, and definitely a bit faster. Definitely, I agree with you 100. I agree with you 100. Okay, guys, I know it's only half time, but I ask you this every watch along. Who's your man of the first half? Go on, Max. I'll let you go first.
I think it's going to be pretty much unanimous in terms of me saying it's probably going to be Kivior. I think Kivior was probably like the man of the first half, in my personal opinion.
Who are you going for, Mark?
Kivior, outstanding, absolutely outstanding.
Right. Just because I want to be a little bit different, I do agree with you guys, but I'm going to say Trossard because he took his goal well and it was a good goal. So just to be a little bit different, I'm saying Trossard. But yeah, you two, you win it because end of the day, you're right. I mean, the kid, it's like he's a new player, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Go on, Max.
Yeah, no, exactly. I think Kivio has been fantastic, and but also I also would like to give a personal shout out to Miles Skelly as well, and I think Miles Skelly has been another great player as well as and also Thomas Partey as well. Thomas Partey's been really, really good.
Well, actually, you've segued for me really well there, Max, because I was going to ask Mark, what's your thoughts on the first half for MLS, mate?
Yeah, he's steady. It's nothing. He's been tidy and he's done decent. Don't get us wrong, but again, I think that by the games recent, he's really massively stood out. I'm not saying that he's not played well. He has played well. He's not played well. He definitely has played well, but I've not seen anything amazing by him, if I'm being honest. I've not seen anything amazing by the team. I couldn't even tell you that Timber's on this pitch. I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
It's like they're doing their jobs in the background, isn't it? It's like they're doing the jobs.
Yeah. There's nothing spectacular happening. There's no penetration from them at all, and and I think the whole team. I'm looking at this game and just thinking, I'm watching two sides being pretty flat, and it is like Max has picked up on it. And so BX as well. Both of them have got like semi-finals. And the eyes are obviously there. But yeah, for me, there's not been anything. I just honestly, I'm watching it and I'm not seeing no one player standing out on the whole entire pitch for both sides is Kevin.
It's still comfortable as well, though. It's a comfortable watch, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a real easy game. I just think if we just up the tempo just slightly, then we could get these players off the park.
Yeah, and then we can rest them. Yeah, definitely. I agree. I absolutely 100 agree, mate. 100%. I'm just. It's like I get the feeling with Arsenal at the moment. It's like, you're going to score one. It's the Vindaloo effect, if you know what I mean. We're going to score one more than you. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about the first half. We scored one in 3 minutes. We totally let people know what we're about in 3 minutes, right? And then obviously Eze, and I still class it as a lucky goal, but it's a goal. They count, yeah? And then Trossard's goal was special. I liked it. I loved the way he did it. I love the way he does that little short, quick turn that he does. Yeah, and all right, it was a deflection. But as you said at the time, Mark, and I agree with you. We're agreeing a lot tonight, by the way, but I actually agree with you.
Which is unheard of, by the way, Des. Exactly. You agreeing with Mark?
Exactly. So
that's his show, so you would kick me off. I've got to be polite. But
all I was going to say was, even if it hadn't have hit that guy's underneath the Palace boot, it still would have gone in.
Yeah.
And it, right.
Do you know what it is?
Coming back out on the pitch now, guys. Go on, Mark.
Do you know what it is, Des? You've got, normally when any player takes a shot and goes for the player's legs, the keeper's completely unsighted, and 9 times out of 10, or probably even 99 times out of 100, ends up as a goal. And that was the point I was trying to make. So I don't think the deflection done anything. It just made the ball go in the back of the net slower, in my opinion. But
I must admit, right, going on the first half performance, and I hope he keeps it up in the second half, I really hope Kivio gets man of the match.
I hope so too. And I'm delighted you got that goal. He's deserved it for his performances.
Yeah.
Do you know, this Arsenal fan base, and I'm sorry to say it, and there'll be a lot of people watching, there's over 280 of you at this moment, but how many of you have said, Kivio shit, we need to get him out of the club? Yeah.
They're not shouting now, though, are they? They're not shouting now.
So, yeah, he's been absolutely outstanding since Gabby. Do you know, Big Gabby is my favourite player.
Yeah.
And he's came in. And he's filled very, very big boots. Very, very big boots.
Exactly. We've kicked off, guys, just to let you know. Can you imagine if it'd been Rob Holding, guys? We'd be having a different conversation, wouldn't we?
Oh, man, 100%.
Anyway, the second half has kicked off. Enjoy the second half, guys, and stay with us. And don't forget to give us a share, a like, a subscribe. Join us in the chat like BX Gunner. He's the man, BX Gunner, mate. He knows what he's talking about, the boy. Come and join him. Have a bit of banter with him because he loves it. Don't you, BX? Oh, we're off again. Here we go. Oh, nice. What a shame.
Come and have a bit of banter with us. I mean, honestly, we love it. We absolutely love it.
We do.
If you hadn't seen our group chat today, it was on the other side of ridiculous.
BX has just said we can't sell Kivior now. I'll just show it.
No,
we can't sell him. We can't. He saved himself. He's genuinely saved himself. And if he hasn't, then the next person coming in is going to have to be amazing.
The thing is, his price tag's just flying up. If we did have to sell him in the summer, his price tag is going up and up and up.
Yeah. The only problem I see with it, nice cutout. Oh.
Well done.
Sorry, I'm actually just watching. I'll make the point in a second. Go on, Timber. Go on, son. Right. So the only problem we've got with this, though, guys, with Kivior, and I'm going to throw this out there. Poland are going to want him for games now when maybe we don't want him to play for Poland. Do you know what I mean?
No, he's the first choice for Poland.
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, we need to protect him now, don't we? Because of how good he's becoming. If you get my point.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want him playing for Poland. I'll be like going, no, you can't have him. But we know he'll go. But
yeah.
You know, and this is the point I like to make about club managers. Club managers should be able to say,
that's got to be.
Oh, sorry.
Fucking hell.
So what? Is it a goal?
That close.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, I was focusing on the chat that BX had put in. I'll read it in a second.
Have a look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Have a look at this.
I want to say this. Lee Gunner, if you ever watch this, you prick, right? How is Odegaard a pillar foot now? You know what I mean? He puts it. I've heard you say on your things, he puts crosses in and he's a pillar foot. Shut up. Anyway, it's gone out, isn't it? Keeper's down.
It's the same player. His own player's injured.
Yeah. Having an
informed
Having an informed upgraded Kivior is the difference between competing on four fronts as opposed to one or none. Quality backup. Totally agree, BX. Totally agree. Oh, I want Lee Gunner to come at me now. I really do.
He's a wanker, by the way.
He won't waste his time on someone like me. I don't.
He's an absolute wanker, and don't even give him airtime.
King of the haters for me, mate. I tell you. Oh, right. I'm not giving him any more. Just king of the haters.
Yeah. We Madrid must have been gutted last week.
Going to be a bit of stoppage time in the second half then.
Right, so wait a minute. Your player has kicked the ball out. He has been injured by Eddie Nketiah, but you drop the ball to Palace. How does that work?
One of the mysteries of the world, mate.
Eddie Nketiah injured him. He jumped up to head of the ball to clear it, and the keeper tried to go over the top of him.
Yeah.
It was nothing to do with Arsenal.
No. Oh, he's done is he doing a drop ball?
Yeah.
That's why, though, mate. It's out of etiquette, isn't it? He's doing a drop ball.
No, but Palace kicked the ball out.
Yeah, I know.
Like, so, next time, Paris Saint-Germain are on the attack and they're coming at Arsenal, we should just get a wee bit of sliding tackle there and then we'll get a fucking drop ball for it.
Yeah.
Fucking ridiculous, referee.
I must admit, we're out playing Palace at the moment. I'm going to be fair. Partey's had a good first half and he seems to be starting okay in the second half. I'm going to be fair. After all the things I've said about him in the last couple of days. It's only because I was annoyed about it.
No, I'm annoyed as well. I mean, I wish he was in the semi-final. That goes without saying. But I'm not going to hit on a player for
No.
the efforts. Timber's just slipped there.
Yeah, he's gone down twice, hasn't he? I think he
Kinda,
twisted his
nah,
ankle.
I think he's all right. It's all
I
right.
think his studs locked on him.
Yeah, like sometimes the studs can when you're on the pitch can stick into the grass and like
Yeah.
it's like the impact more so than anything.
Yeah, he's all right. He is all right. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
Can I just say I'm just amazed that Timbers managed to come back from an ACL and he's playing at this kind of level.
Well,
I just want to
me and Mark were saying it last week. It shows how strong he is.
Do you know what? Somebody actually put a comment in. I was watching. I can't remember what channel it was, or I would have plugged them, but they were talking about Timber, and they said right now. So it's not just he came back from an ACL and he's putting up this level marks, but they said right now they would actually put Timber as the best right back in the world.
Oh, I can't see anybody who's better than him at the moment.
Oh, come on, Odegaard.
Oh no, that was a good ball. That was a good ball. That was all right. That.
No, you're a wee bit behind, mate.
Or am I? I'm on 51, 56.
Yeah, I'm about 30 seconds ahead of you.
Oh, okay. I don't care.
No, Mark, with that Odegaard thing, I can see what you mean. Like he's kind of like lost the ball.
Was he supposed to have
cheaply,
a shot there?
Yeah, cheaply around the box. I think, and
I thought you were on about the through ball, Mark, so I was behind you, mate.
Yeah. No, I just thought he fucking basically it was an easy kind of clearance for the defenders to the ball right off him.
Kelly, the score is 2-1 to Arsenal. Kivior scored in the 23rd. No, he didn't. He scored in the 3rd minute. Eze scored in the 20. Let me just double check for you. I'll double check because I don't want to get it wrong. Nothing wrong.
I'm so glad that Kelly brought this comment up. Right,
Yeah.
This is something I would want to introduce to the watchalongs. Right, put a scoreboard up somewhere with the.
Maybe you're trying, honestly.
It's not as easy as you think, honestly.
It's,
right.
Yeah,
So
there's
Kelly,
a lot more time you're trying to do that.
So Kelly, to let you know, right, Kivior scored in the 3rd minute. Eze scored for Palace in the 27th, and Trossard scored for Arsenal in the 42nd of the first half. So it's 2-1. Okay, Max. Honestly, we have looked at multiple scoreboards this week, right? And it's not as easy as you think.
Oh, okay.
Because we want one. What the plan in the future is to have both teams down the side and the score at the top. That's the plan. But we're looking into it, but it's not as easy as you think.
Okay.
Kelly, thank you for your comment. Keep them coming.
There's a bit of an outlay on the marks, and some of them are ridiculous. I've looked at about 20 of them in the last few days, and even the ones that you think, like, you get a free trial on some of them. So I want to do the free trial before any outlay went out on them, and when you're doing them, it doesn't allow you to upload them.
Oh, okay.
So we don't want to just then go, because we need to see how to upload them, how to work them, etc. Some of the ones that we've looked at, we could do it just via our mobile phone. So once we get it up on the screen, we would then be able to update it just by our mobile phone. And I created, I've done the graphics and that. I got the Arsenal badge in there, got the Palace badge in there. It was a pretty decent scoreboard, to be fair, was it? And again, I just couldn't upload it, so I could go like put the outlay on getting it, and we might not be able to upload it.
Everything has to go apparently as well, and you got to remember we just get these shows running, but apparently all these scoreboards run on OBS. So again, you've got to learn how to do it, and that takes time, you know.
Would it be simpler just to have a I'm not sure if it would be simple, but would it be simpler to just to have a like just like a thing that you can change, where you have like an Arsenal thing, and like you can type it up on the Watchalong where you have Arsenal and whatever team that we're playing, right?
That's what these are, Max. That's what these are, but they're just really, yeah. Max, if you've got time, look into it yourself. You'll see what we're talking about, and if you can find one we can use, send it us. Do you know what I mean?
I would definitely have a look into it, because I'd be just curious how difficult it is to manage and set up and all that kind of stuff. So I'd be interested.
Once you get it, see once we actually get it, because like see the background that's sitting there currently, like I'll show you, Max. There's a lot of work that goes in, right? So we're going to lose us for a second. You'll still be able to speak and stuff, but what we're doing? No, Des has deleted it off of there.
No, I haven't.
There you have. You've done. I want to do the overlay, Des.
Off. Yeah, I did take the overlay off because I didn't use it. But can you see what's in the background? Like when I put a comment up, Max, look at this, right? You can see my head, and in between me and Mark, it says Gameday Live, and then we've also got the In the North Bank logo, and then watch with Des. Yeah. That. You know, these are the things that we're learning, and you just got to stick with us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was just posing a question. I was just curious.
It's
a plan for the future, but we just have to get it sorted and get it right. You know.
That's a good save by Rhea. Well, not good save, good touch.
Wait, Des, are you able to read up BX's comment on the stream?
Yeah, I'm just about to, mate. I was just doing something with my stream. Just 1 second. I will bring it. Looking back on the positioning of our players for Eze's goal was criminal. Eze was left completely unmarked at the top of the box by Trossard and Sterling. We had better get tighter against PSG. I agree, mate. I agree. We will get tighter against PSG, I think. What do you think, Mark?
Yeah. They're playing probably about 60%. Sterling, do you know something? Sterling.
Go on, Mark. He's going to have a rant, I think. Are you having a rant, Mark?
I've got a vape in my hand, and see if it is. Honestly, I'm going with the vape. My TV's worth more than Sterling.
Your TV's worth more than Sterling.
Wait until you see it. He's fucking shit.
Hence why we're bringing Saka on now.
We've got a corner. Sterling brings nothing to this team. Absolutely nothing.
No, does he? Fuck.
Watch Saka come on and see what he does in 30 minutes. I guarantee he does more than Sterling in 50 minutes.
He'll do more than Sterling in 2 minutes, mate. Genuinely, he will do more than Sterling in 2 minutes.
At least my blood pressure's back down again.
Is it though?
How embarrassing. How embarrassing. Fucking game against Crystal Palace.
And you can't score.
And you can't actually contribute absolute zero, anything at all to the game.
BX, just to answer your comment, the reason why Saka's coming on is so he just to build up match fitness. That's the reason why he's coming on, and so he's getting game time before the PSG game.
Do you know what? It is. I'm also like my heart's coming, blood pressure's coming down that Saka is on. I know he was obviously on the bench today, but it was to make sure, like him on and playing right now. Him playing right now actually stops it from, like, we know he's not injured. That's what I'm trying to say.
I agree with you, BX here. Sterling's top flight career is over. Yeah. I
His
wish we knew.
championship's career's fucking over.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, get this guy down to League One.
I wouldn't be surprised. Genuinely, I would not be surprised if he didn't end up in Saudi Arabia in the summer.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That's, do you know what though? I don't think that Saudi teams would pay his wages.
Probably not.
I keep hearing what a great deal for Arsenal. 100 grand a week. It's fucking 99,000 too much.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, well done, Partey and Declan. I know I'm behind you, but I just thought I'd celebrate. Go on, Trossard. Go on. Ooh, oh, he's trying to get through to Nelly. Oh.
I think Sterling was struggling in the SPL.
Yeah. He couldn't even go and play for Celtic or Rangers. He couldn't.
He couldn't.
He couldn't even play for Dundee.
No shit about that.
You know, or
this shit.
Or even St Mirren or somewhere like that. Do you know what I mean? Saudi won't even take him if he can't be bothered to turn up. You might have a point. You might have a point, BX. But I wouldn't be surprised if he. I'm not talking top league in Saudi. I'm talking a team we've never heard of. He'll just go to a team that can pay his wages. And even there, I think he'd be a bench warmer.
I actually think that Chelsea will own him out again next season, and why would he go? He's never going to get these wages again.
No, that's true. Oh, Eze's coming off, is he?
Yeah.
Fair play to him. I mean, it'd be the same if I signed a contract. If I had a contract like that, I would just sit there and take it.
BX has another good point here. He says, no, not. I've clicked the wrong one. Sorry, that's up to me. That was up to me. Sorry. Sterling is coming to MLS or Liga MC. He could end up in America. He could. Mark, there's a message here for you, mate. I don't know if you want to. Mark, I have. Mark, can I have you? EU? What? Oh, I think you've got an admirer, Mark. I think you've got an admirer. Hey, that grinder.
Admittedly, Kelly has good taste, so I mean, I can't follow taste.
Mark, that grinder photos work, mate.
That's a private thing in our group chat, but thank you, Kelly. And
Kelly, Kelly, we're only joking about the grinder. It's something we were on about today, that's all. He's not that way inclined, don't worry. Well, as far as I know, he's not.
That was funny. That was funny.
Sorry, I didn't mean that, love. Yeah. It's cool, Kelly. Just thanks for being here and being part of the show. We appreciate it.
Come on, brother. We need a big summer boy. He's in the stadium. The camera's literally pointed at him right now.
Is it me or the crowd really quiet?
Good save, Raya.
Oh, that was a bit of a miss kick, Raya. Yeah, you want to put your hand up.
Wait, Des, just let me know if you see Berta on your screen, just because I don't know if the camera's...
Yeah, I've got him now. Berta, yeah. It's now showing me.
You're using a different channel, aren't you?
I'm using yeah. I'm from Edinburgh, so Rangers is my Scottish team. Oh well. It was lovely speaking to you, Kelly.
No, it's good that someone from Scotland are actually in the chat.
Yeah. I'm Celtic.
Hey,
sorry, I'm
Hey,
Celtic.
Mark, I'm not familiar with Scotland as much as obviously, but where is Edinburgh? Just out of curiosity.
Edinburgh's the capital of Scotland.
Yeah, Mark. Yeah. Mark, I'll have your number if you're offering.
I'll make sure I give it to you, Kelly. Just drop us a DM. Edinburgh is the capital of Scotland, and it's kind of parallel with Glasgow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm north of there.
I'm from Stirling originally. BX, Berta looks like a serious and determined individual. Hope he brings us into an upper echelons. I think, corner. I think he will. I think he will, BX, because he is proper serious. Oh, well defended. Well defended. Oh, well clipped. Oh.
Eddie and Ketty trying to do an overhead kick. What the fuck?
You know, I'm just saying that was very close to Saliba's face.
That couldn't have gone any more wrong, could it?
See, if you had to put that in the top corner, I would just close down the stream.
Yeah, shut the stream down, Des. All right.
What the fuck?
I'll just be sat here on my own, won't I? Oh, no, Eddie.
Des, wait until you
All you're going to do there, Eddie, is you're going to hurt yourself. You're going to hurt yourself, Eddie, mate. You're going to hurt yourself, bro. Oh, good save, Ryan.
Could you imagine it? Eddie and Ketty scoring an overhead kick to hand the title to Liverpool? Oh, you fucker. It's not even worth thinking about.
That overhead kick was so close to Saliba's face and connecting with his face.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just sending a message because Sam's sent me one.
And yet again, we find out the reason why we sold Eddie to Crystal Palace because he keeps going offside.
Offside, yeah. Shut up, you fool. Sorry about that. I just had to message the missus. I went a bit quiet there. I do apologise.
That's all right.
Okay.
Sam, get my fucking tea on.
I don't even think Sam's home to make your tea, Mark.
She's out.
Shout.
Yeah, she's out. Oh, I've lost my link now. Oh, I've got to listen to an advert. Oh, for God's sake. Is anything happening, lads? Because I've lost it for a minute.
Oh, Odegaard, that was such...
Unlucky Odegaard.
Oh.
But much better, though.
Yeah, that was better. Bugs out to Saka. Back to Odegaard. Oh, good chip over Timber.
Yes!
Yep.
What a... No, he's all... the ball went out. Martinelli scored, but the ball went out. Offside. Offside. I think he's gave offside there, so I'll get chipped by VAR. Brilliant chip over the top by Odegaard.
Yeah, I think Timber's just...
He's on. He's on.
He's on.
He's on. I'm telling you, he looks on there.
He looked on there. I've just seen it. He looks on.
He looks on. I think that's going to stand.
VAR, please.
Just as long as that ball's not out. Now they're looking at the ball.
Mate, if this goes in, we called it again in the pre-show, Mark. He's on.
Yeah, they're looking at it. They're looking at it.
He's on.
I'm telling you, I think they're on. You can see the lines.
The
you can see the lines of the park.
he's on. The commentary are even saying he's on, mate.
Yeah. Arsenal have got that up to not up to what's it called?
It hasn't gone out.
But Des, you know, Des, can I just say real quick, yeah, right? this is the bit I don't like about VAR. I celebrate it, and then everyone's like, "It's off," and then I'm like, "No, it's not. We're having a review."
I tell you now, he's not offside there. That should stand.
Yeah,
And
he's not
we
offside. It's just if the ball's out or not.
It
I would
wasn't
say.
out. It wasn't out.
But we've got that new system, so why is it taking so fucking long?
Yeah, I know. Right, if this counts, right? We called it again in the pre-show. We said that Nelly would have a good game. We said Trossard would score. We said Nelly would score. So we're getting good at this. That's even BX says that's a goal.
Martinelli wants to celebrate too, you know.
Do you know what?
And he's just staying on the sidelines and just like standing there. Yeah.
Do you know what I think they're doing? I think they've already decided that it's onside. I think because we've got that new system in play.
Yeah. Look
so
at
this
Nelly,
will already be certain. I think they're looking to see if the balls went out of play. Is it the automated system? They are on VAR. They're now checking to see if the ball's out of play.
Yeah.
So it's not offside.
That's a goal for me, guys. I've got to be
that
honest.
looks like it. You could only see part of the ball, and the right. You could only see part of the ball through the goal. So for me, that's the goal.
Yeah, 3-1 all day long. Well done, Nelly. In the right place.
No, he's not giving it. He's not giving it.
Oh, you're joking.
Saying VAR, so they're trying to call that off. So it's not offside.
They're saying it's gone out.
They're saying it's going out. It's brilliant how you managed that, but you couldn't do it against fucking Newcastle.
Bullshit.
You can't see the full fucking ball over the line.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
Absolute bullshit.
That is crap. Sorry for the swearing, guys. That is crap. No way. No. But you couldn't have done that against Newcastle then, no? Nah. That's not out.
It's not out. See the angle I showed you. You can see the post, right, and you can see you see about 90% of the ball through the post, but you can't see the other 10% of the ball. The whole ball's over the line.
Mark, that ball was in line with the goalposts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not. There's no way at all that ball was out.
No, I agree.
I swear they are, man. Honestly,
yeah, that ball's out. That ball's out. Definitely. God, we should be 3-1 up. VAR.
Right, Arteta, make fucking changes.
Yeah, just take people off now, Mikel, mate. Rest them up. Get Rice off. You put Saka on, take Rice off. I'd even take Odegaard off.
Yeah, me too. Got Ethan on the bench. Why even not put him on?
I possibly would have put Ethan over Saka, to be honest.
You're getting 30 minutes in Saka's legs, and so
yeah, I know. He's getting the minutes. I get it, but you know, why can't they show multiple angles? Exactly, BX. Seems rigged to me. Yep, again, agree. That was a goal to me. We should be free. Oh, Odegaard, come on, son. You're better than that.
I think Odegaard's had a good game overall. I just really unfortunate with that goal, you know.
Thing is, if he does do a bad pass, we pick up on it a lot more because we expect better from him.
It's been better the second half, a lot better.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I've got to say, at the moment, Crystal Palace don't look like they're going to score. So, BX agrees with you, Mark. Bring on Ethan.
Zinchenko for Rice and Ethan on for Odegaard. That's what I would do.
Yeah. Or I'd even put Tierney on for Rice.
No, because you can't. Because
because you can put Skelly up in the. You can put Skelly up.
Oh, yeah. Of course, you're right.
Yeah. Thank you to the 334 that are watching. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope you're enjoying the watch along. Let us know in the chat what you think about what's going on with the third goal and everything. And big thank you to BX for being in the chat and saying loads of stuff, and whoever else has been involved, Kelly and others. Good save by Raya. And I know I'm behind the lads, so they've probably seen it 30 seconds before I did, but it's all right. But again, thank you for joining us. Don't forget to, on your way out, or even now, give us a like, give us a share, and give us a subscribe, because we're trying to get to that magic 1,000. So if you could do that, that would be absolutely brilliant. It'd be much appreciated.
You know what I think, Des, with that third goal, yeah, like all we heard about that after that Newcastle scored that goal, right, was we don't have enough cameras, or we don't have the right angles, right? But they got plenty of angles for that goal.
Yeah, I know.
They only showed one though there, Max. That was the funny thing about
it. They did. They showed a very flat one. It was very flat as well, wasn't it? It weren't like, you know what I mean? You could see it hadn't gone out. I remember lines being drawn all the time, all game years ago. Then slowly it began to decrease in appearances on my television. Why is that? I can't actually answer that, mate, to be honest with you. I don't think they draw the lines anymore. And as the lads have already said, BX, we've got these new cameras now for the AI. So if we've got it, let me use it.
Yeah, no, that I think the offside was cleared up straight away. They just didn't show you on Sky. Normally they do, but they didn't show you.
So we've got 13 plus extra to go. Yeah, Crystal Palace are trying to play over the top all the time, aren't they?
They're just sitting there.
That's all they've been doing all game.
The long ball doesn't work well against Arsenal, because they haven't actually scored from a long ball pass. They've scored from a corner. So, you know.
I'm just, if anything, right, I'm just disappointed for Matchday, because he deserved that goal.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah, he did. He does. He does.
It was fucking brilliant by Odegaard as well.
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant.
I know.
Odegaard.
You watch Ref Watch tomorrow. Oh, that goal should have stood. Yeah, it's too late saying it now, isn't it?
Come on, message Paul. He's at the game. He'll not get the message until he gets to side. Just to let him know.
Oh, Saka. Oof. Sorry if I'm ahead, by the way.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm not bothered, mate. BX has got a question, guys. How do you think PSG will play against us? Mark, do you want to take that one?
I think PSG will Eddie Clapping will Stadium fair play. I think PSG they'll try and hit some transition at the Emirates. I think it'll be when we go to second leg that they'll really come at Arsenal. So I think that they will kind of try and defend heavily at the Emirates and really go, just try to hit us in counter attacks. And then once we get over to their ground, they'll really come at us. They'll be the possession based, but they'll know that they didn't. They'll not get anywhere near the possession, etc. Unlucky. Trust out again.
Max, do you want to say anything on that point?
I think with the first leg, I think PSG will try and attack us, which will play into our hands, right? But I think if we end up having a 2 or 3 goal nil lead, I think they'll play a little bit more defensively, and try and hit us on the counter using their pace.
Is it? I've got a sort of like an expansion question on that one, right? Do we need to do it all in the first leg? Or
No, I don't think we do.
No.
I don't think we do.
okay, I just
Do
wondered.
you know what? I actually think, see, for me, I actually think we'll win. I think we'll win in both stadiums, if I'm being honest.
Fair enough.
I'm not scared of
I just
PSG.
wondered if that was the best way to attack it. Try and get it all done in the first leg. That's the only reason why I asked a question like that, you know. But yeah, you could be right. It could be do what we did at Real Madrid, score goals in both legs. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, well done, Skelly. Well done. Nelly, what happened there, mate? Oof.
He thought the ball went out of play, and then he stopped running, and then he realized it was another play.
Yeah.
And he had to keep.
Yeah. Da 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 da. He's Martinelli.
Plays for San Paulo.
He plays for Arsenal. La 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 la.
Saliba, what the fuck are you doing, you fucking idiot?
Oh dear.
That's 2 games in a fucking row for him. Well, not in a row because we had fucking Ipswich in between.
What is it? Is it 2-2?
Fucking
Is it
hell.
2-2?
Yeah.
I'm well behind. Oh no. Oh shit. It's a carbon copy. Almost. No way. Crystal Palace have had
You need to concentrate. Real Madrid, with concentration levels like that, you'd be lucky if you're fucking sitting on our bench next season.
Palace have had 2 bits of luck, mate. That is.
I'm sorry, but that's it, mate. I'm sorry if that was Kivio, we'd be slating him non-stop, right? And I'm sorry, but that's incredibly sloppy by Saliba. Incredibly
we'd
sloppy.
all be screaming.
Yeah.
Oh right, Raya didn't get back on his line quick enough. Why isn't Raya getting back on his line quick enough as well though?
No, because he's given an angle for them to pass the fucking ball. So Saliba could pass the ball, the easy ball to fucking Raya.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. No, I see that now. I didn't see that first time round, Mark.
Fucking Brian's losing his shit in the WhatsApp group.
He is.
No, and he's blaming Raya for it as well.
Well, he can fuck off because it's not Raya's fault. For the second fucking time, it's fucking Saliba's.
It's not, yeah. Well, God. What can you say? There's nothing you can say, really, is there? Jesus. That's kind of took the air out the balloon, isn't it?
That's putting it mildly.
Mateta. I said he was a problem, didn't I? Come on then, lads. You've got 6 minutes plus extra to win this.
Come on, you Arsenal. Sterling. Come on, you Arsenal. Sterling. Hat-trick tonight. You heard it first. Mark. Hat-trick.
Oh, I needed that laugh because I'll tell you now.
Bro, whatever fucking pints you're selling in that pub, water them down. Water them fucking down.
Right. Sterling hat-trick. Sterling hat-trick. They're just parking the bus now, aren't they?
Of course they are.
Oh.
And just so you know, right, and if we end up drawing this game, right, and now it's down to bloody VAR for outrule the third goal as well. Oh God!
If Palace reach a final, how big is that for football in general? Pretty massive, with Newcastle already winning a cup. Fair point, BX. Well, we called it. Ethan and Tierney, Mark.
Are they coming on?
He's taking Skelly off. Oh.
Sorry, I missed that. I'm not in the group chat annoying these guys up.
Aye.
That's what it is on.
Ethan and Tierney coming on is a piss take for me. No, I'm all right with Ethan coming on. I'm all right with Tierney coming on. I'm just surprised he took Skelly off. Oh dear. Oh dear. Kivior had a miss kick there, but I'm going to let him have it because we've sorted it out. Oh, free kick, ref. Come on. Knob. A little bit annoyed now.
Do you remember when just quickly, yeah, do you remember when Saliba used to be the solid defensive one and Gabriel used to be the one that makes mistakes? It seems like this season Saliba's made a fair few mistakes
and Gabriel hasn't. Hasn't.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. That's my point. Yeah.
Somebody in the group chat saying that Liverpool win the league with this result, but I don't think they do.
No, I think they've got to beat Tottenham.
No, they only need a draw now, I think, against Tottenham if it remains the same. If Palace score once more, it's done.
Yeah.
It will be done. Let's check Premier League. Table. Right. So Liverpool have 5 games to go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we didn't even need to look at that. Arsenal have only got 4 games to go as it stands. So it stands. So after tonight, we played 1-1, 69 points. So we could only get another 12 points. So that would put us on 81.
Mm-hmm.
So Liverpool still need 2 points. According to that, which doesn't even make sense.
All right. So they do need a win then. I've already showed that one. I thought that was a new one.
So as it stands, Premier League, come on, do it properly, not fuck's sake. League table.
Oh, come on, lads. What's going on here, man? Ugh. First off, we looked like we were absolutely just going to roll this one.
Yeah. But this is the danger that we've got our players on the park for the whole entire freaking game.
Mm-hmm.
We're drawing 8 minutes of stoppage time.
Right, I'm still behind you a bit.
Right, tables.
Tierney, go on. Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, at the same time, Mark, right? Like, even though it's like the reason why we have our players on the field, like you can't. It's not Arteta's fault for Saliba's mistake. Like nobody can attest to that.
As it stands right now, Arsenal are on 67 points. That other site it was using is not updated. So we're on 67. Liverpool were on 79. We could only reach 79.
So they've already won it.
So they've got I'll not be given to them tonight because although they've got a plus 10 goal difference over Arsenal, I'll not be given to them. They will need that draw to confirm it.
Fucking. Oh! Well blocked. Flipping hell.
Why did you not square that, Martinelli?
Oh, Martinelli, come on, son. What? You know it's the wrong side. Nelly, man. You could have crossed it.
Yep.
Look at that. He's absolutely stripped it. Saka. Oh, Nelly. Oh. Jeez, man. Nelly. That wasn't the time to be greedy, boy. Gee. Oh. Well, what's happened there?
That was me.
All right. Oh.
Yeah, I'm just pissing about. Yeah. Did you know that we could do that?
No.
Look.
All right. Nice. So we can have the chat going while we're talking.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's something new we've learned. Just so you know, guys, we are learning on the job here. So these watch-alongs will get better as time goes on. Oh, dearie me. Nelly, man. He was wide open as well, wasn't he, Saka?
Yeah.
That was a little bit greedy by Nelly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not making too much out of it, am I?
No, I just that's Martinelli nutshell. Does everything great up until the final third, and sometimes he makes the wrong decision. You know, it's just like. Sorry, that sleeping mistakes just flattened me. Honestly, I can't get over it. Just like.
Saliba has to have a look at himself.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Cool. I didn't think we'd draw with Palace. I thought we would beat them.
Yeah. Do you know the thing is like when it went 2-1, yeah, I literally thought we were gonna win 3-1, right? And I would have been right if the goal had been counted, right? But then Saliba just had a brain fart of like epic proportion for it's just like, mate, honestly.
Yeah. Thing is, if you're Kivior and Trossard, you're going to be pretty annoyed, aren't you?
Yeah.
Nice play by Tierney there. Nelly, what you doing? Oh, no, man. Get it in there. what I've noticed about the two commentators I'm listening to, as soon as Crystal Palace have scored, right, they're pro Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace could win this now. Crystal Palace, they only need one more chance. They're going to win it. Shut up.
It's not just a Crystal Palace thing. I think it's also the Liverpool thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Nelly.
Yeah, agree, BX. 100%.
Giving up 2 goals with poor defending isn't something you want this close to PSG. Totally.
It's just that I wouldn't worry about a BX, bro. I just think that's lack of concentration. Like, you've got to say fair play to the first one. It's a good hit. It came off the inside of the post. Very hard to save them. So yeah, I'll give Des maybe does better work because it comes off the inside of the post, but brilliant effort from it. But the second goal was just absolutely, it actually annoys me. It will annoys the 11 daylights at me because I know Saliba's better than that.
Yeah, exactly. No,
and I seen in Madrid when he done it, the fucking all the plaudits all the blame went on to Rhea for it. Well, what's Rhea doing, etc. It was fuck all to do with Rhea. Rhea was giving him an angle for a pass, and he just didn't scan properly. He's done basically the exact same thing tonight. Yeah. He's passed the ball straight to a fucking Palace player, and he's quite actually lucky because it hits underside to the bar on its way in.
Yeah.
So he is a wee bit lucky with it. But I don't want Rhea because it's an open goal, and it's not Rhea's fault. He tries to get back, but Rhea's out his goal, giving Saliba an angle to give him an easy pass. And this is twice in 3 games that Saliba's done this.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I hope nobody goes for Rhea out with this because the bottom line is this is fucking 100% on Saliba. He's done it against Madrid, and he's done it again as it's over, and he's done it again tonight against Palace.
So it ends 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because an absolute joke and Saliba. And I'm only angry because Saliba is a Rolls Royce defender. He's absolutely fantastic. I get it, I hear it, I understand it 100%. But if you want to be a Rolls Royce, go and fucking be one and concentrate for 90 minutes.
Well, they're all saying he's going to Real Madrid, aren't they, as well? All
if you haven't been looking at that, I'll be thinking, no thanks.
Yeah.
Des, you know how you said about Trossard and Kiwior, right? The first 2 you literally pan to is Trossard and Kiwior. They look absolutely fucking pissed off and gutted.
Do you blame them? I mean, at the end of the day, you can't blame them, can you?
No, you can't. You can't. Absolute stupidity.
I don't even want to do player ratings here, boys. Well, yeah, full time. 2-2. Played so well in the first half. Couldn't have done nothing about the Eze goal. Couldn't have done anything about that, right? Played so well in the second half. Come out in the second half, looked like we were dominating. That for me, that was a third goal for me. I've got to be honest.
Brian's just bit absolutely. He's just got me a cracker in the group chat. Sorry, it cannot be read online.
Kiwior's fantastic outing was overshadowed by amateur mistakes. Again, you're right, BX. You're right. We expect better of Saliba as well, don't we? You know. Well, it's took the shine off the night, isn't it?
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we've got to do it, lads. We've got to do player ratings.
If Liverpool avoid defeat against Spurs on Sunday, they will be 24-25 Premier League champions. Thanks very much for the sport. I really needed to see that stat.
And I can't see, going on what you've just said, Max, I cannot see Tottenham putting up a fight for Arsenal.
No, but they don't. Listen, they'll put up a fight for Tottenham because they've had a dire season. That Premier League title's been won for weeks. It just gets confirmed on the weekend.
Yeah. All we've done is prolong the inevitable. That's
but we'll prolong it until the weekend.
You know? Fair play for Arsenal for doing that or trying to do it. You know,
we're only 6 points behind City. Could City get 6 points on Arsenal in the last 4 games? Remember, we've got Newcastle, Liverpool.
Possibly. But I hope not. What are we 6 clear of Man City? Are we?
Just 6. It's down to 6 because of that result. We've really been 8 clear of them before the play.
If you're talking 8 clear, you're talking no. It's not as easy, but.
Yeah, 6 in 4 games is still hard as well, though, Des. So
yeah. I mean, we still need to win 2 games.
Yeah.
In fairness, we need to win 2 games, and I'm not saying we can't do that. We're just putting pressure on ourselves. Yeah. That's all we're doing.
One of the games, our last game of the season, is at Southampton.
Well, you'd think that was a 3-pointer, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would, 100%.
Right, guys. So, bit deflated now, but we're going to do player ratings. Let's see. Right, we'll start with the goalkeeper, Raya. Mark?
7. Didn't think he'd done much wrong, but he's conceded 2. Although second was not really his fault, but a 7.
Okay, Max?
Yeah, 7 for the same reasons.
Okay, I'll go 7 as well. Timber,
bit better in the second half. Seen a lot more of do you know what? I'll give him a 7.
Okay, Max.
Yeah, for same reasons,
Again,
7.
I'm going to agree 7. Here we go. Saliba, Max, we're going to come to you first.
5.
Okay. Mark?
3.
Oh, bloody hell. No, I thought he had a good game up until then. I'm going to give him a 5. I am going to give him a 5. Right, so we're on to Kivior. Mark? How
9.
many, Max? Sorry. 9.
9.
Mark?
An 8.
An 8. Is he your man of the match, guys?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Who we got next? We've got MLS.
What's yours for Kivior?
Did I not give it? I apologise. Yeah, I'll give him a 9. I'll give him the man of the match now as well. So, there you go. 9. MLS, guys. Mark, first.
First half, I thought he was a wee bit quite normal. Second half, yeah, I thought he was decent. 7.
7, cool. Max?
Yes, again, same as Mark, 7.
Partey, Max?
8. I think he was decent. Did what he needed to do. And yeah, just
okay,
8.
Because it gave Kivior an 8, I'm going to give Partey a 7. Actually, I'm going to change Kivior. I'm going to agree with Max and give Kivior a 9. I'm going to give Partey an 8 because he was the second best player on an Arsenal shirt tonight.
Right, okay. Partey, I'm going to give an 8. Yes, I agree. Rice, Mark?
Rice, solid enough. Couple of chances. Nothing to write home about. In all honesty, 7.
Okay, Max?
Yes, 7. Yeah,
I'm going to give Rice an 8. Odegaard, Max?
Yeah, I'd give him a 7 as well. You know, I just he got an assist, right, and he would have got the pre-assist for the third goal, but unfortunately got ruled out. So yeah, 8.
8. You said a 7, didn't you? Oh, did you?
I said 8.
I thought you said 7. Mark, Odegaard?
Odegaard, first half a wee bit quieter, created a brilliant chance. The goal that should have been a goal was a pre-assist by Odegaard. Absolutely brilliant over the top ball. I'm not being harsh on him at all. It's a 7, but I'm probably trying to be maybe just a tad greedy with Odegaard, and this is the point I'm meaning, guys. I'm not biting into all the shit, the Odegaard's crap and all that shit that's going on. Odegaard was a solid 9 every single game last season. And yes, he's come back from injury, etc. So the levels are just down, but the quality, the class is still there. We just need to see more of it, and that's all I was saying. Meaning, so sorry, long-winded, but it's 7 for me.
It's all right. I'm going to go 7. Yeah, there's just something missing, and it's such a shame. I'm going to go 7. Where are we up to? Oh God. Now I'm going to start the other side. Martinelli. Mark.
Martinelli, a wee bit frustrating tonight, actually. He should have had his goal. He should have had his goal. I think that was nonsense, absolute nonsense. Timber done brilliant with the ball over the top from Odegaard. Timber, for me, kept that ball in. It was never offside. And it was an easy chance that it went over the top of the goalkeeper. And Martinelli just kind of touched over the line. So, but he had a kind of mixed bag game. Showed a lot of glimpses of how good he is, but then there was also a lot of quiet spells, and maybe that's down to the team not getting the ball to him, etc. quicker. So yeah, do you know what? Decent, guys. I'm not going to be harsh on the team. A 7.
Okay, Max.
Yeah, for the very same reasons that Mark just said.
It all,
7.
so I'm just going to say 7 as well. To be honest, Trossard, Max.
I'm going to give him an 8. I think he was probably the best out of the forwards.
An 8. Okay. Mark?
Yeah, if I'm giving Martinelli a 7, I'm going to have to give Trossard higher. The finish was absolutely sublime. Through the defender's legs, as we said in the Watchalong, it went through the defender's legs and went in. Yeah, there was a bit of contact, but it was a brilliant, absolutely brilliant finish. He showed glimpses of how good he could be. Maybe I'm overscoring tonight, I don't know. So yeah, I'll give him an 8.
I've forgotten who we're talking about. Trossard. That's
Trossard.
it. Sorry,
Yeah.
I had a moment there. Well, he scored. He scored a nice goal. I'm going to give him an 8. Sterling, Mark.
Mine is fucking 3. Get out my football club.
Yeah, all right. Max?
Like 4.
You're giving him a 4?
What is it, Christmas? Is it Christmas, Max?
Yeah.
Well, I just like I think like for me, yeah, with Sterling, right? I think I did actually see him do some okay stuff, right? But he just didn't end with anything, and I think he's just playing through the gears. I think he's just playing to the end of the season, to be honest. And I just give him a 4. I don't give people minus and all that kind of stuff. I just give him a 4.
To me, it's a 0. I just didn't see anything from him. He's just weak. Like BX said in the chat, his career's over. We've basically we've given him a pension. That's what we've done. So to me, 0. Just didn't see anything. I can't give him a plus score. I didn't see anything from him. Not a thing. Right. Help me with the subs here. So Saka came on first, didn't he?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what you think, Mark, about Saka.
Brilliant to see him on the park, but no doubt he's not carrying that injury. For me, he never really done anything in the game. 4.
A 4. Do you know what? I'm actually going to agree with. If Max comes in, I'll get his score in a minute, but he's not back. So I'm actually going to agree with you. I felt that when Saka came on, he didn't change the game at all. He didn't.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't change the game at all. I would have just left him on the bench tonight. Get Ethan on.
Yeah.
Oh, Max is back, so I'll add him. I just genuinely, I agree. A 4. He just didn't change the game at all, and I don't like talking about the lad like that, but we can only say it as we see it, can't we? Max, Saka. Me and Mark have given him a 4. What's your score, mate?
I think I would have to give him a 5. He didn't really do anything, but he did make some nice runs, and he did do a lot of tracking back and a lot of pressing. So I'm going to give him a 5.
Right, okay. And then we had Tierney, and who else came on with Tierney? I've had a.
Was it Ethan?
Oh, it was Ethan, wasn't it?
Ethan,
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to go first on this. I'm going to give them a standard 5 because they weren't on long enough.
Yeah.
Mark, go ahead. What do you think?
Yeah, do you know what? I'll give them 4s. All the subs 4s. They never done anything wrong, but they didn't impact the game really.
No.
There was a brilliant. I will say for Tierney, and I'm not saying it because I'm Scottish, because I'm quite fair and very critical as well.
Mhm.
But that Martinelli chance that went through, Tierney actually sprints, get the ball, and he takes a throw in so quick, it like almost took the Palace defence out. And if Martinelli had been on his heels and expecting it, he would have been going through.
Yeah.
He was through and he did get the opportunity, and it was down to Tierney. So actually, Ethan, I'll give a 4, and Tierney a 5.
Right. Okay. Cool. You agree with that, Max? Or
Yeah. No. So yeah, for Tierney and Ethan, I'd give him 5.
okay. So we're going to go on to the manager now. Mark, give us your manager rating.
Yeah, like Mikel, I don't see anything like the second half. He's had a good team talk because I felt there was a bit more urgency. There was a bit more from the guys. I'll give him an 8 for tonight. I can't blame him for what happens out in the park. I can't blame him for Saliba making a fucking mistake like that. I can't blame him for the tempo that the guys are trying to play at. Just seen a bit of difference in the second half. The only reason that he gets an 8, I don't blame him, and I would give him a 10. It's not because we've not won the game. The only thing is, I want to see Declan Rice come off this pitch. I want to see other players come off this pitch. And that never happened, so downgraded to an 8.
Okay, cool. What your mark for the manager, Max?
Yeah. So for the very same reasons, I'd give him a 7. For the same reasons.
I think I'd give him a 7 tonight. Substitutions were made too late, I think. That's the only reason why I'm knocking a point off. I understand why Mark's giving him an 8, but I'm knocking a point off because I think the substitutions were too late. But that's all. Right, so go on, Mark. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, Des, I just want to pick up a point that I mentioned at the start of the show. And like guys, there's 440 of you there. Please do support this channel. Des does amazing watch-alongs. They're getting better and better. We're waiting to put even more in. Come and give us a subscribe, a like, etc. It's easy to do. Do you know what? It's even if like 10% of you actually hit the subscribe button tonight, we hit our target.
Yeah,
just come over to YouTube and just hit that subscribe button. We're going to be doing. Des does this all the time. We hardly ever miss a game, even the big games. Des is here doing it time and time again. But Des, my final point before you close down or you go whatever point that you're doing was at the start of the show. I said I was concerned of the European hangover, where you play absolutely amazing and then you're flat. And I did feel, even when we're 1-0 up or we're 2-1 up, I still felt we were fucking flat tonight. And I know we've got a massive game coming up, but like this was the reason for it, mate. That was the reason for it. That I was concerned, and for me, it was poor. The way the referee, not the referee, but VAR, how they were able to turn off change that goal. If we had won, say 3-1, because that goal could have changed the game. I would have still sat here and said the exact same thing. Yes, do you know what? We maybe picked up 3 points, but we were flat. It was a European hangover. But guys, at the end of the day, it doesn't fucking matter. The league was won. We're still six points set here behind with 4 games to go. Actually, no, they played. What are they? Did they play last night? What was the score with them in Villa?
They won. They
City.
beat Villa 2-1, didn't they?
2-1. So the points are there. They'll have closed a little bit of gap. But roll on Champions League, and Des is going to be doing a watch along. Are you, Des?
I am, man. Yeah. For the PSG game, most definitely, yeah.
Yeah. What day is it played on?
I think the first one's on a Tuesday, so the guys will be covering me for me there because I do wheelchair rugby on a Tuesday, and then the second leg is on a Wednesday, which I'll be doing. So yeah, we've got it covered. So stay with us, guys. I agree with you, Mark. I just think there was a spark missing tonight. There was energy missing tonight in the game. I felt the crowd was flat. Let's give the crowd a rating. I'm going to give the crowd a 7 because I just thought they were flat. I couldn't really hear the crowd tonight. You can usually hear them, you know.
Yeah, I actually had my volume down, so I can't even actually comment on it. I had the volume of TV. I've got the earphones on, listening to you guys. I should maybe just take the earphones or have up for the noise in the background. I actually spoke to, I think it was Richard regarding that because you miss the atmosphere and everything else that goes with it. But
yeah.
So yeah, I maybe need to start doing that. So I can't comment on the crowd at all.
What did you hear the crowd, Max?
Yeah, I agree with you, Des. I think the crowd was flat, and I think the players and the manager and both the fans as well. I think their all focus was on PSG, to be honest. And so, yeah.
What about the referee, lads? Do you want to give the referee a score?
I didn't think he'd done anything wrong during the game. And I'm being serious on that. I don't think there was any major decisions that he gave after Declan Rice yellow card for the push on Nketiah.
Yeah,
it was fair play. He had no involvement on the goal at all. That got rolled out. That the linesman flagged for offside, and it came on the Arsenal screen VAR checking for possible offside. But even though that I had the volume down, you could see that it looked like it was on to us, and it was taking longer because they were checking to see if that ball was out of play from Timber. And that's where the concentration is. And the referee's not got a decision. Once it goes to VAR, the referee's not got any say in it.
His hands, isn't it? It's taken
out of his hands. So VAR have came back and said, ball's out of play. He's put VAR, done the VAR sign for a box, and then said, no goal, and gave a free kick. So that was nothing to do with the referee. I don't know who the referee was tonight, so there's a compliment.
Yeah, I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, so out with that, I don't think he had major decisions to make in the game, and he's solved enough. So an 8 for me.
So, Max, your score?
Poor, absolutely poor.
Okay.
Poor refereeing, poor VAR decision. How bloody that bloody thing was in the first half didn't even turn into a goalkeeper. God only knows. Poor.
Okay, fair enough. I'll go with Mark. Once it goes to VAR, it's taken out of the referee's hands. I'll give him an 8 because just because But anyway, guys, I'm going to start to close this one down. So thank you very much for joining us tonight. It's been a great watch along. A shame about the result. Thank you to Richard for being on before and Brian being on before. Lads, you're always welcome. You know that. Thanks to Max. Thanks to Mark for being here. And I just want to just shout out to Mark. He's right. There's 442 people watching this show. And again, we are eternally grateful. But if you could just hit the subscribe on your way out, that would be brilliant because you'll be doing us a favor. It helps with the algorithm and everything else. Sorry about the result, guys, but that's out of our control. But thanks for being here with us tonight. Whatever platform you've watched on, Facebook, X, Twitter, whichever one, thank you for being there with us. We actually, even though we've drawn, we've still enjoyed it. It's just not the result we wanted. So all I can say is the next game will be the PSG game on the Tuesday night. If you want to join whoever is doing that one for me on the Tuesday night, it would be grateful. It would be just as good because the guys are as good as me. And just a big thank you to you all. And all I can say is, come on, you Gunners. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Des.